Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Well, that should cover all the times. Hello, hello. How are you all doing? So nice of you all to join me for yet another stream with a Land of the Vikings. We can see a lot of snoring going on, so we have a lot of tired people in town. But hey, let's just give them some rest and then they should all be good. As we hopefully get to send out some warriors today. At least that's going to be the aim of it. We have a few soldiers, so who knows, who knows. But before we get started with that, let me say hello to Kevbot, Cooper, Gordon, Just Kristen, Laura, Kat is there. And I think I've had everybody now that at least talked in chat. And of course, hello to everybody watching. Hope you all will enjoy this lovely stream. If you're like, oh, I don't hear the game sounds at all, that's true. If I'm not in the game, actually, so right now I've clicked the chat. If I'm not in the game properly, then you won't hear any of the game sounds. But now I will play the game. How are you all doing today? I hope you had a nice Wednesday, as it is here. Maybe you're already in the future, then it might already be your Thursday. But I hope you all had a great day. Let me know how you are, as we can see that we are building another warship, which will be nice. We can really use that. We have one ready, though, so we might at some point send them out on a mission for either exploration or raiding. We'll go check that soon. Let's just make sure that everything in town checks out and that we are okay to actually start working on that. And then we will get active with that. You forgot someone. Did I forget you, Mike? I thought I said Mike, but I don't remember. But hey, hello, Mike. How are you? Hope you can still breathe after your jalapeno pepper pizza. I mean, that must be something to have quite some peppers in your mouth. Right, we hardly have any silvers. I wish I could expand the storages here, but that's going to cost me silver, and we hardly have any. So we have to be a bit scarce on the silver. Other than that, we should be fine. Let's go to our jobs management. We have 10 laborers, 9 builders. That's a bit excessive. Let's go back to 6. So we get a few extra laborers to do other jobs. Warehouses, marketeers is good. We could use an extra farmer. And other than that, most of the jobs are being done. So that's the good news. And I think all of these are filled up again. Yes. Very good. We have 600 food now. That's actually good. But now that I think of it, and I'm going to check that straight away, I think we need beer to send these guys out on a mission. We don't have a commander yet because we don't have a hero. But if you want to send them out on sea, we need beer for a mission. So, for instance, if you want to send out a ship on a mission, also select a crew. Well, we can only have a crew of 3. I think we need 6, so we need more soldiers anyways. But we also need beer, silver, and food. Now, food we can select, so that should be fine. But if you want to do a 9-day trip, we're going to need a lot of beer. So that will be one of the things to work towards and see if we can get that. Did you know that to make one sail to a longship took 40 years? Oh, wow. That's cool that you know that, Cooper. Heads up, I may have to leave before the stream ends. Between now and 2 hours, expecting a call from an old friend as me and hubby helping her and her son move some stuff while the apartment floor gets work done. Oh, no worries, Laura. No worries. We're just happy to have you here. Always welcome. But, of course, real life stuff always comes first. No exceptions to that. So if something in real life comes up, please go ahead and make sure that you do those things. So don't worry about it. Right, this is open. They have some resources, so they should be able to make either weapons or shields soon. So the question mark should soon leave. But until then, we'll just... Yeah, see, there it goes. Alright, good, good. Hey, Doug! Good to see you. How are you doing today? Realized I had too many books, decided to go charity shop. Brought more books. Nice, Kev. Alright, so food-wise we're good. We need to train a few more soldiers, but I think that's also going to cost me. But we have to invest in beer production. Now, that might be one of the reasons that Roadhog is not with us yet because I don't have any beer production yet. So the problem with that is for beer production we also need fields, and fields cost money. So for instance, if I want to build a big field out here, we can see that it's just, she needs 81 silver to make a field like this. So that's a problem. We're going to have to wait until we get the silver in. Luckily, it slowly runs up, so that's the good news, but we should probably save our silver for now. And, well, we started working on this little part. We can actually see that this house is still empty. Oh, that's interesting. But that might be a good time to add extra houses to the whole stuff, so that we are prepared in case we do get silver and stuff. So it only costs 1 silver to build a house, so that's not too expensive, and more people living in town means more people will actually come in and buy goods from marketplaces and stuff like food, so we will actually be making more money. So having the extra houses is definitely worth it. And I'm planning a road here, so let's just lay that out. Alright, 32 silver now, but at least we have our people ready to build some extra houses for us. These can now, see, coal and iron. They're gathering the coal and iron, which is good news. Let's keep that up. Good things. Mrs. Doug is home and we're having a cuppa. Ooh, nice. Well, say hi to Miss Doug, Mrs. Doug, and have a good cuppa. Hope you enjoy it. As we get another seafaring immigrant, but yeah, we don't have 250 silver, so this mission we can't do. So I don't have to ask all of you what we're gonna do with that. I guess it is now mostly waiting a bit until the silver starts to accumulate. So we have a hungry person here. We have 663 food, so that should not be an issue. What could help is get a few extra workers in here so that they can actually sell some more produce here. And then hopefully, see, +4 silver, +3 silver. So as soon as people buy stuff in the market, we get a nice money bonus for it. So we just have to hope that a lot of people will come into the market and start buying stuff. But with a town of 181, you would think that there will be quite some food sold. We still have a lot of wheat available. And these are already filled up. So yeah, we have room for more and more and more bread. She wants a Rügenbrau instead. Well, you know what to do to make a lady happy. Give them what they want. So you better give it. This might also be a nice place for the brewery and stuff, and all the fields. Not so sure yet where to place it. Shipbuilders, I thought we had 5. We're down to a few less now. Let's get some extra stone miners and regular miners. That will be good. Farms are... Ooh, I need your wisdom, people. Fishermen are not happy with the newcomers. Some of the locals are offended by the new arrivals and complain to you. They say that the fish escaped because the newcomers washed all their belongings in the sea. Fishermen complain about not being able to catch fish for this reason. Newcomers say there's nothing else that they can do. The fishermen say they are constantly washing clothes in the sea. We can't fish. Not only are we losing money because of them, we don't even have enough fish to eat if it goes on like this. And the strangers say we don't have a lot of stuff. That's why we have to use the sea to stay clean. All right. Should we tell the fishermen to be patient? They will be unhappy with that situation. Although happiness is good, so we can take that little hit. We can tell them to use the water well, but we don't know what else is going to happen. So who knows? Maybe we end up with sick people or something. Or we can forbid washing clothing in the sea, and newcomers will be permanently unhappy. So they get a unhappy malus, and that will stay permanently until they die. So, ooh, that's a tough one, I think. So let me know which option you want me to pick. Option 1, tell the fishermen to be patient. Option 2, should we use the water well? Or option 3, forbid washing clothes in the sea. It is up to all of you, and this always gives me time to take a little sip from my drink, so that's the good news. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we're counting down. 3, 2, 1, 1, 1. 1 is fishermen should be patient. Ooh, hello, sweet silent shadow. Nice to see you. How are you today? Hope all is well. Thanks for joining in. Well, In the interest of learning terms from other places, what is bissies? I learned brekkie is breakfast some places. Not that one. Ooh. Interesting. Well, it's going to be option 1 then. We have 4 ones. So there we go. Let's tell the fishermen to have some patience. They should now all have a little bit of a unhappy malice to them. I don't really know if we can... Bad decision. Shivi made a bad decision and that affects their happiness. So it's interesting. It actually works. So we should see. Mrs. Doug says option 4, get another job. Probably the best option, but I don't know. It's not up to me to tell them that. Good morning, Body Shot. How are you today? Hope you're good. 2 more days until your holiday, am I right? Or is it just 1 day? Do you also have Friday off? Must be really looking forward to it. I'm good, thanks. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. Had a nice, good day. So, all is good. Have to work tomorrow. I have to work Friday in funeral business. But it has been a while since I did that. So, that's fine. And, of course, I like my job. So, I don't really mind. Vicky's is biscuits. Ah, so we're learning some English slang here or something. Nice, I didn't know. Vicky's is biscuits. No idea. Ooh, we are already... Oh. There goes the camera, wonky. We have already built a few extra houses now. So all the newcomers should find an easy place to live in. Ooh, and we're getting there with the silver now. Looks like we have enough silver to get working on the fields for beer. And we desperately need to get some beer. Alright, let's see. Can we do this? Yes. Okay, there we go. Make it as long as possible. There we are. That's a field. Let's select the barley this time. Let's plant it. Tell them to go. And then we can hopefully get some barley soon. Should probably start to work on some barley storages then. I think we should do 2 fields, then some barley storages, and then the breweries. We're going to need a lot of barley to make all the beer. I'll probably get Rodog into the chat as soon as we get some beer going, because that'll make him happy. But yeah, we'll have to see. We also need a well here for the water. And you can see the area that the well works in. So, probably going to set it here then. Yeah, that should do the trick. Good, thanks. Last day of work today. Woohoo! Well, you have a great last day of work and then a long holiday. Well earned, so very good. It should be itchy if clothes are washed in salt seawater. Yeah, somebody told it last time too. Interesting. I've never tried that, but apparently it is. Liking your job is important. It is. And they never complain, so it's fine. Well, we do get complaints, but usually not from the most important person during a funeral, so that's good. But yeah, I love my job. I have a great job. We're up to 52 silver already. And we already spent over 80 to just build this field, so we'll get there. And they're sowing it in now, although it is already autumn, so I am not sure if we have the time to fully grow it and then harvest it. So we'll have to see about that. But on the other hand, that gives us time to build an extra field and an extra field and get all the infrastructure ready. Also for the storages for the barley and the beer breweries. So that will be helpful in the end. And it looks like we now have 2 Drakars already. Yes, very good. Can we train some soldiers already again? We do need to train more troops. Can I get some of these now? A 17-year-old. Ah, we need 1 more tool. Alright, so that's not going to happen. But can we now do a regular soldier? Yeah, we can do 1. Can we do 2? No, we have only 1 shield. Okay, well, at least we can train 1 more. That is something. Let's train 1 more. The only complaints I have with my job is that I have to talk to other people and I get in the way of gaming. Well, I usually don't have to do too much talking. Just talk to the funeral director and ask what he wants and how he wants stuff, and see if I can make that happen. That's it. Other than that, I don't do much of the talking. So that's easy. And, well, it happens quite often that I know some people that are there, so there will be some talking at some point, but... well, always nice if you can talk to people, but if it comes in the way of gaming, no. But that's why I do this, so I can game and talk at the same time. Before going raiding, what level do you want your soldiers to be? Well, we can go out with the easiest soldiers, that's fine. Basically, you can't really level up your soldiers, you just have different types of soldiers, and you can make them stronger by just getting better type units, not really make your individual soldiers stronger. But before we can raid anything, we have to, like if we want to send out a mission, we have to do some exploration first. We haven't found any towns yet, we have no information whatsoever, so we basically can't do much. So the first things we'll have to do is some exploration, find other places, see how well defended they are, and based upon that we can make plans for raiding and such. So we'll have to see. Not sure if I ever mentioned that I find funeral work fascinating and forensics as well. What part of or all areas of the funeral industry do you work in? Basically what I do is when there is a funeral, one of the customs in a big part of the Netherlands is that you can hire people that will carry the casket. So I work for a group where we have 20 men and you can hire 6 or 8 of us, and then we'll carry the deceased to the grave. And that can happen like Friday I have to go to where somebody used to live. We'll go to the house. There we take care of getting the person out of the house and into the car, and we do that of course with dignity and ceremony and stuff, so that it all looks very good. And then we go to a church. There we are the ones that have to carry it in. Then the church service will happen. Afterwards we take it out, we go back into the car, and then we go to the funeral site. And that's what we are hired for tomorrow or Friday. But the city also hires me for the 2 burial grounds that we have in here, the 2 graveyards. And when there is a funeral, there always has to be one person from the city that has to check all the paperwork, has to make sure that the right grave is opened up, and I'll be the one guiding them, telling them where to go. If there's a service, I'm the one that has to do all the audio and show the pictures on the screen and stuff. That's all my job. So that's something that I do. Every now and then I do some live streaming for a funeral director that I know. So when there's a funeral and they want to stream it, like on YouTube or something, so that people can watch that can't attend, then I can do that. When there's like a condolences time, usually in the evening before, I can be the one that actually runs that so that everything goes smooth and everybody knows where to go. So I do a lot of different stuff in the funeral. I'm just not the funeral director, so I don't arrange everything with the family. But I do have a lot of contact with the funeral director. And usually I'm one of the persons that, like when we have to go with 6 or 8 people to carry someone, there's always one basically in command, that's how we call that gives all the orders, that tells everybody what to do, and I'm one of those. So I go to the funeral director, I hear what he wants, and then I make sure that 6 or 8 of us go do that, and that everything goes exactly as they want and stuff like that. So I'm responsible for that. Alright, we have another fisherman situation. So let's see, should we make the fishermen be patient? Should we use the water well? Or should we tell the newcomers to be unhappy for a while? 1, 2, or 3? My old job didn't have that. I was 40 feet up in the air. Yeah, you were up in the big crane. Loading and unloading all the containers. That's so cool. That's super interesting. Yeah, well, I have an interesting job. Is that the same one? Yeah, it's basically the same one. So there's a couple of events you can get. And sometimes you can get the same one. It is just what it is. That's a beautiful help to the families. Well, that's basically the whole point of what we do. We try to help out families. And, yeah, it's going to be option 1. I see that in chat. So basically, I look at it this way. the less people notice us, the better we did it. So, like, if something goes wrong or we do a bad job, people will notice us and they will see that we did a bad job, and that's not good. That's not what we want. So, the less people notice us, the better we did it, because then they actually had the time to be with their own emotions and stuff and not worry about what we did. And we've actually had it a few times where we had a funeral like years ago, and then years later somebody else in the family died, and we come back and there'll be people like, were you there the last time? And then we usually know that, so I'm like, yeah, I was, and he was, and yeah, I vaguely remember you, but I don't really remember because we were just busy with other stuff. And that means that we did a good job. If they notice us and if they see that things go wrong or see that my clothing is not perfect or whatever, then we did a bad job. So our job is basically not to be seen while doing our job, so that people pay attention to what's actually happening and not to us. But of course we're still people, so we do make mistakes and stuff. It happens every now and then, but we try to do our best. Don't drop the coffin. Nah, might be good advice, might be good advice. Yeah, that's something that we don't do. Well, you know, things like people can want stuff, but sometimes things are simply impossible. I've had it once now that it was too heavy. We just couldn't carry it. And especially now with more and more people getting a little bit too heavy, that can be an issue. We always try to do what we can, but like we always go with either 6 or 8 people and we carry on our shoulders. So you have these carts with wheels, you can have that you can just drive around the graveyard, but we don't do that. We always carry on our shoulders. But yeah, every now and then something happens. Ooh, it's winter. So we have to get the fields in, otherwise we will not get anything from it. Yeah, we're not going to get anything from it. Okay. Let's sell them to harvest these, so that at least we get some in from that. So every now and then you get into like a special situation or something like that. But usually we can just do all that we want to do and that we have to do, and it'll be fine. Hope there's no knocking on the coffin. No, we don't do that. We don't do that. That would be really bad. But there's like quite a lot of etiquette and stuff involved, which you have to know, of course. That's why some of us do give all the commands and when you do what. So when do we turn, when do we take our hats off, when we put our head on and stuff like that. And there's like, if we carry a coffin to the grave and we put it on the grave, it'll be either on ropes and we have to lower it with ropes, or it will be on a little elevator thingy which we can lower. And then sometimes there's flowers that we have to put up around the grave, and one of the things is you can never give flowers straight over the coffin. You just don't do that. So then they have to go around or something if we have to arrange it properly. Those are all these little things that you have to know, and not everybody knows, so it can be interesting sometimes. Alright, 2 barley places. Now we need a brewery, so that at least we can get some beer produced. I'm going to put this one out here. Oh no! Earthquake! Oopsie. Oh shoot. I did not want this to happen. Ouch. I'm going to pause. Oh, we can't pause right now. Ah! Earthquake! Imagine they dropped the coffin and a bump made the deceased heart to start up again. Yeah, that's not gonna happen, because that can only happen in like several minutes after somebody died and not days after, so. But of course there's different rules in different countries, so oops, there we go. Earthquake. The Tree of Life, Yggdrasil, is shaking. The gods must be angry with us. Some buildings collapsed, people died and became crippled, which is always interesting. People died and became crippled. I think you can either be crippled or dead, but okay. Alright, what should we do? Should we sacrifice 6 animals? The villagers will be happy, but the renovation work will go a bit slower. Should we donate silver? But we don't have that. Should we ask other villagers for help? We haven't met any other villagers yet, so we can't do that or do nothing. Option 1 or option 4? Should we sacrifice animals to please the gods, or should we do nothing? And I don't know, maybe get even angrier gods or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. You can't put flowers on top of the coffin. Yes, that's not true. We can put flowers on top of the coffin. What I meant is if the coffin is set on the grave, and we come in and we have flowers, and I put flowers, like 3 different kinds of flower bouquets on one side, and I want to put another one on the other side, then you can't give it directly over the coffin to the person standing on the other side. That's one of the things you don't do. So yeah, it has to go around and not go straight over the coffin. But you can put it in on top of the coffin. That's all fine. Actually, a lot is possible. Basically, we always try to not say no to anything the families want, because it's their grief, it's their funeral, so things have to go the way they want it to go. Alright, we're going to do nothing, because that's what everybody says. Now I'm going to pause the game, because now we should be able to see what happened. So the carpenter got collapsed, so we have to rebuild that one. Luckily you have a rebuild button, the herbalist. Oh wow. I remember back in the day when only the houses would collapse, but now a lot of stuff collapses. We have to do a lot of rebuilding. This one, yep, there it comes. So we can see we now have some homeless people. So we have to make sure that everything gets repaired. Oop, Gatherer also got destroyed. Let's check our mines and our village up here. I'll check the chat soon, by the way. Alright, this is all apparently good. So it wasn't too bad, not too much damage, but well, let's see what they do. I don't really think of earthquakes happening where Vikings would have been. But this is not a real earthquake. This is the gods being unhappy with us. So yeah, that's what they do, I guess. Food has been stolen from the markets. The villagers have noticed that the food at the market has been running low for days now. However, they aren't sure why this has decreased. Some people have seen somebody stealing from the marketplace tonight. What's the next step? Option 1 is to assemble a team, but we don't have the silver for it, so we can't do option 1. So should we increase the security or do nothing? It's up to you. Option 2 or option 3? Let me see. That would at least end up a happy occasion. They're alive. Worse if the person just tumbles out of the coffin onto the floor. Yeah, yeah. I saw a video about an Irishman who recorded himself yelling, "Help, get out of there," and had to put inside the coffin to prank his family. Oh, wow. Yeah, we're not going to see that. Increase village security is what everybody goes with. Okay, we'll do that. But yeah, alright. What's the mission then? Objective is build a new watchtower and train 5 new warriors. Wow, that's a lot. We can't even build a watchtower, so that's going to be a problem. We can't do that mission. But yeah, a lot of people don't really think about a lot of stuff. But there's actually a lot that can go wrong in a funeral. And then I don't mean like people still being alive and stuff. But one of the things that happens is that in a lot of cultures, for instance in the Netherlands, it's with Catholics, but also with Jewish funerals and with Muslim funerals. Like if we bury a Catholic person, the coffin will go down in the grave, which can be 3, 4, 5 meters deep, and then they will scoop little pieces of sand and throw it on the coffin. Everybody can do 1 scoop, so that they have all participated in the whole funeral. Like when it rains and the sand gets really wet, and if you throw it a bit too hard, it can actually penetrate the lid on it, and then you have a hole in there, and you can actually look inside. So we always have to warn people, especially when it rains and the sand gets really wet and the grave is pretty deep, not to throw it too hard because you might actually destroy the coffin. So those are little things you have to keep in mind that nobody ever thinks about. But yeah, that happens, that people don't listen, and then you hear a big crack and there's a little hole in the coffin's top. It happens. But usually things go well, so don't worry about it too much. Resources. Do we have... Oh, we have 5 weapon pieces now. And 3 shields. We can actually train soldiers if we want to. 3 soldiers and some... One archer. And with 1 more weapon, we can do 2 archers. That will be good. Then we might get close to the amount of soldiers that we need for a first mission. Just have to make sure that we get all of this done. But for now, we're doing quite a bit of rebuilding, so... See, all these houses have to be rebuilt. Especially the herbalist needs rebuilding, because that's the one that keeps our village healthy. Carpenter also needs rebuilding, so we'll have to wait a bit. And it looks like we're out of timber right now. So that's a bad thing. And we're also almost out of logs, because we are really using up a lot of wood now for all the repairs. So let's get some extra logs in town. That will be good. And that way we might be able to get things fixed again. Despite my dark humor, I am quite reverent about people passing in real scenarios. Just want to make sure people know that. I think we all know that. I think we all know that. We can have... I mean, when I'm at work, like during a church service or something, we're just sitting in a side area. We have some coffee and we have some good laughs and we make a lot of fun. It's not that we make fun of what we're doing, of course. We just talk about daily life stuff and have fun and stuff. It's just like I'm doing my job. So sometimes people ask me like, how do you do that? I couldn't work with that people and stuff. But I'm not busy with the fact that somebody died and that's sad and all emotional and stuff. I usually don't even know who's in there. I'm just doing my job, making sure that everything goes smooth, looks good, and that we are doing what we're hired to do so that we take something away from the family and they don't have to worry about that. That's all I'm doing. I'm not busy with the fact that somebody died, and that's just not what we do. And of course, when it's a relative or something, then things come a bit closer. But still, I'm just doing my job and making sure that I do the best I can with my job. Alright, some of the houses will slowly get rebuilt. We can get a few extra builders since we have 26 laborers now. That's a ton, actually. Cooper. Oh, boy. Can we please get back to the dark humor? It is absolutely pouring down with the rain here at the moment. Set in for the whole weekend. Cyclone up north as well. Good start to the holiday, but typical Easter weather. Oh, wow. Set for the whole weekend, so you have a full weekend of rain. So sad, you now have to stay indoors all weekend to play video games. How sad. Tough life. 6 feet deeper. 6 feet, that's only the top grave. So when you have a 3 deep grave, it'll be pretty much deeper than only the 6 feet. We still have 600 and something food, so even though we are using up food, we still have plenty to create. Which is the good. Right, 35 logs in now, so they're doing a great job. Well, is it your autumn? I guess it should be, because they should have had their summer now, so it should probably be autumn. Right, can we... Oh, yeah, we can repair a fishing boat. It costs us silver and some planks, but we have to repair them, otherwise they won't be used, so we won't have that many fishermen in service right now. So let's repair some of the fishing boats. And let's check in here. Yeah, troops are trained. Can we now do 2 archers? I really hope so. Let's select them both. Yes, we can do 2 archers now. 20 gold, we have that. And with that, we should get up to We have 4. With those 2, we have 6 soldiers. So we should be able, as soon as we get some beer as well. We don't have beer yet, but as soon as we get that in too, we can actually send out an expedition. Problem is, we have to survive the winter first, and then we can start to produce some barley and get going with the beer. I do believe, though, that the beer also requires water. Oh no, just barley. Oh, we'll check soon. Don't have a hero yet. It would be nice if a hero joins up. Because we have so many people, let's make sure all the jobs are done. And let's check the Tree of Life. We have 5 points. Where should we go? What's this? Warrior training speed, Drakkar speed. Ooh, 5% extra speed for the Drakkar. That's nice. But hey, 6 for good housing. We just need 1 more point and we can get to good housing. I like that. The guy who owned Odeon Cinemas has died. His funeral is Monday, 2/10/428. Oh, Cooper. Oh, let's repair another fishing boat. Ah, the herbalist is ready. Let's get a smart person in there so that they can do a good job, get us some medicine. We don't want sick people around. We have somebody actually low health, so this one should get to work ASAP. Picked up some herbs though, I think. Or at least he should, so let's get people healthy. Oh, they're going to work on the brewer now. Great news. Let's keep that up. If a man speaks his mind in the forest and no women hear him, is he still wrong? Yes. For some things in life, it's just easiest to accept your fate. So yeah, just accept that you're wrong and then life gets better. Let's get rid of these trees too. We do get good amounts of stone in all the time. We even have 250 cut stone. Can we see how much firewood we have right now? 146. So that's still okay. That's still okay. Oh, that's nothing too bad. To how much did we set firewood? 300. Okay, so we still have to work a bit with that. We do have the 6 Tree of Life points now to unlock the good housing, so we'll do that straight. What's next? Automatic worker replace feature. Oh, that is great. As the village grows, the fame points you earn increase. Ooh, that's one that I want too. So we have some things that we really want to work on right now. But now we can make the good houses. A structure that can accommodate a single family. It's quite robust and protected. So it should be better than the other houses. Also more costly. This costs logs and regular stone. And this costs planks and cut stone. But it is a better house. We can't upgrade these though. So that's not the thing of just upgrading these. We have to basically build new houses. So from now on we're probably just going to build good houses. And that should do quite well. We have the brewery up. See, it needs water and barley to make beer. So I'm actually going to try and build an extra water well. The thing is, if you build a water well and it's colliding with another area, you can't build it. So in this case, it doesn't really matter because these two will be both quite far off. So we're not going to build the well. They can just use this water. Interesting. Roadhog, good to see you. We are just setting up everything for our beer production chain so that we can make some beer for the village. So I've already told chat that that will probably be something that will draw you into the stream. And there you are. How are you today? Hope you're good. And of course, if you have questions about the game or more questions about, I don't know, my job or whatever, feel free to ask. I'll just, I'm not going to promise that I'll answer anything, but you can always ask and then we'll see. And of course you can all tell me more about all your jobs if you want. I'm just busy with the village now. Alright, they're going to get the gatherer's hut back up, which will be good. There's the 3 logs coming in. Then the planks should come in. And then they can really build that one up too. 222 people. feels cold have good clothes. So yeah, we need more good clothing so that not everybody feels cold. You can also see there's a sick person in here, but we have the herbs hopefully to make them better. Should be good. Yeah, we have the brewer, but I'm not going to put people in there yet. The webcam got here after a bunch of updates and USB issues. It actually works with my Chromebook. Hooray! Yay! Very good. So now some trials and then you can start streaming your work on the Discord, for instance, or on YouTube. Very cool. Looking forward to that. That's very nice. Lost track of time. Bought Transport Fever 2 today, but the smell of beer woke me up. Oh, how are you enjoying Transport Fever 2? I think Wifey streamed that a while ago. It's fun, but I don't know. It somehow feels like it is missing something to me, but... you know, it's nice. Let's see. We need somebody lucky and somebody fast. And this should be a good one for that. And this one too. Alright, there they go. Let's see if they can bring in some extra stuff. But now it's winter, so they can't actually bring in anything. So that's not good. We do get more coins in now, so we could see soon if we can build an extra field again. It can be helpful. You know, you can't buy happiness, but it's so much prettier to cry in a Mercedes than on a bike. True, true. I did live tests most of the day before yesterday. All seemed to be running fine, so maybe a test stream later this week. Cool, Cat. That's very nice. And I guess your Wi-Fi is now working well in the shed as well, so that you can actually stream from there when you're at work. First needed everything Dutch that exists in the game. Ah, so you're just downloading a ton of mods. Well, that's cool. That's cool. Alright, newcomers can join. That's always fine. Do we still have houses for them? Would think that we would still have a few empty homes, but I don't think so. So we might have some homeless people running around. But yeah, we have homeless people running around. But that's a good reason to start building some of the good houses that we can. So one of the things that I was planning on doing was expanding this road around here. So that we can build some good houses around it. So let's go. Let's build a nice, cool looking good house. Oh, there's a tree in the way. We'll just build it right here. And then get rid of this tree so that we can build another one in there. And now with the good houses, it doesn't really matter which one you choose. They're both good. So we're going to build a variety of houses. So not just that one. We're going to try and build the different good houses. So that the village starts to look a bit more diverse than just one. I used to be unlucky with the ladies, then I won the lottery. Ah. I use data on my phone. I connect my laptop to a hotspot when I'm down in the studio. But it seems to work quite well. Very good, very good. So then we can soon all enjoy you sending out some nice live stream feeds. Very cool. Looking forward to it. Forgive your enemy, but remember their name. Alright, I think we now have 6 soldiers. Because it should be done by now. Let's get the extra blacksmith back in. Yep, the training is done. But we should be able to train more light warriors. Can we do 3? Yes. Can we do 4? Yes, let's train. That will mean that we get even more people. And then we can send out some good expeditions. Which will be great. I do want an extra field though. We're getting close to the end of winter now. And basically what I want is... Oh, there's a little bit of an area in there that we can't use. There we go. Height error. Oh, that's not good. Alright, there we are. Extra field. Can't sew it in yet, but we can do that soon. Probably have to hire some extra farmers though. With all the extra fields. And then we can get a ton of barley in, and that will be sufficient to make a ton of beer. But we'll bring in lots and lots of barley. So I want to make sure we have enough storages. I mean, even if we're bringing in a lot of barley and make a lot of beer, we have Road Dog in the village, so might run out quickly. So let's make sure that we're really prepared for it. I hope you didn't tell them you only want a tenner. Hope everyone is having a good day, evening, night, wherever you are. We are grateful and happy that you are here to support the channel. Very true. Thank you very much. Thank you all for being here. Lunchtime is over. See you all later. Thanks for popping in during your lunchtime, Just Christian. Really appreciate it. You have a good one at work. Don't talk to too many people. They're just distractions. And we'll see you later. Take care and bye-bye. 235 people. Happiness not so good though. House feels cold. Oh, house feels cold. Are we out of firewood? Oh, we're out of firewood. Alright, we need to up the firewood production. And luckily we can easily do that. We could just build another firewood place. I'm going to prioritize it though, so that we can get it done quickly. We don't want too many people to die of the cold. A veritable babe magnet. Wow. Alright, almost the end of winter now, so that's good. That's good. Do we have to repair another fishing boat? Yes, let's repair. Now, one of the tedious things in this game is that you have to get the fishing boats back into the fishing place. That doesn't go automatically, which is a bit weird. Takes up quite some time. But there should be an automation at some point where they will automatically deal with the fishing boats. So that should be easy. But, oh well. As long as we don't have beer, we can't send out the warships yet. We will do that as soon as we get some beer. 611 meals. Nice. You can see it's getting lighter and lighter. We're really getting close to the spring. It's going to be nighttime again soon, though. Yep, there comes the night. Let's get rid of these trees. 4 more logs. Ooh, yeah, we see all the exclamation marks. That's because of the fact that we ran out of firewood. Oh, we missed the objectives for the mission, but that was obvious because we couldn't build any guard towers. Newcomers. Oh, yeah, they can join. It's fine. We just don't have firewood, people, but you're welcome to join. Ooh, here we go. Food has been stolen again from the market. What should we do, people? Should we assemble a team now? We have that option and see if we can find them. And we may find the thief and have to decide what to do with him. Or her. We can increase the security, but we can't finish that mission, so that's not really an option. Or do nothing. Option 1, 2, or 3. Let me know. Sorry about that. I'm drinking a bit, but I made a bit of noise with that. One. Seems to be a pattern there. Another one. And another one. Oh, wow. Well, seems to be a clear pattern. 5 ones already. There's 13 people watching, so we get up to 7 ones, then it's already half plus 1, so that should make it final. Last chances, people. Yes, it's going to be 1. There we go. Not going to stall too long, of course, because that will just go off the time for the stream, so we can get less work done. And we're getting closer and closer to the moment that we can set sail. They should be building this, though, are they? Oh, we already built 2 good houses. Look at this. These are huge, strong wooden houses. I like them. Look at those graphics. Very cool. Very cool houses. They even have an open window. I mean, the cracks in the wall would probably be sufficient, but they have an open window. Nice. Maybe a bit cold during the winter, but I like the whole paneling and stuff. That's cool. So, nice place. Alright, spring is coming. Got it. We can finally get to work again on the land. Are they busy here? Yes, they're sowing in the wheat. This is the barley. Let's select barley here too now. That should do. And then I'm going to up the number to 16 or even 20 farmers because we have 35 laborers anyway. And the more we have, the quicker they can be working on all the fields. So that will be good. Let's just put people in here too now that we have everybody available anyway. Because I think as soon as we get the first barley in, we'll be using a lot of it. Alright, there we go. Should we get another field? So, no, I'm going to save the money for the trip. Let's send a mission, or at least make sure that we kind of set it up. So we'll do this. Let's do auto select a crew. We have a crew of 10 out of 10. We need 30 food for that. We can do 2 missions at one go. Well, we have none, so that's good. We have the silver for it. So we need 60 beer to send out this crew on a 3-day exploration mission. And we need 90 beer. So it's 30, 60, or 90 beer. Okay. Now, the longer they do a mission, the more stuff they can discover, which can be good. So that can be interesting, actually. But for now, we'll just leave it at what it is. Let's get a few extra builders for the houses and stuff. Is the firewood now ready? Yes. All right. Let's up this limit to, you know, 500. So that we get more firewood ready for the next year. So that we can really get through the winter in a good fashion. That will be very nice. Hey Scott, good to see you. How are you today? Do it for 40. Yeah. Well, you have to row this boat on your own then, Rodog. I don't know if you want to do that. I mean, they're actually going to row this out and then set sail later on, so... You know, it's gonna be hard work. 98 silver already. Right. Well, this field's sown in, so at least the first field is sown in. They're very busy on this field. Look at how many people are active there. That should really speed things up, though. So that's the good news. See, they're all leaving now, and then they should all go to other farms soon. Hey, I already told you to get barley. Plant. Get going. Come on, 20 farmers. Oh, look at that. They're all coming in here now to quickly sow this in. That will be great. I think we need some extra lights, though, around town. So let's get a few extra torches so that in more places we have some lights ready. Especially on some of the street corners and stuff. That'll be nice. There we go. So during the nighttime we can have some extra stuff. I need to do some work in the studio. I'll hopefully still be around, but it depends if I have enough signal for YouTube in the shed. So be right back. Okay, you take care. It's all fine. Ooh, traitor. We called it traitor. The villagers noticed that they kept disappearing and followed them. They were finally caught giving information about us to the enemy villagers. There may be more traitors in the village. We must be careful. What should we do with this one? Should we kill him? Option 1. The villagers will be very happy. Well, that's good news, but the trader's family will not be so happy. Should we expel him and their family from the village? We earned some fame points for it, but we might be attacked because he will just run to one of the villages he betrayed us to and tell us about our village and we might get attacked. Or should we release the trader and the villagers will be very, very, very unhappy with us? Option 1, option 2, or option 3. It is up to all of you. As we are already approaching the 1 hour mark of the stream. So thank you all so much for spending your precious time here with me. It is much appreciated. Really enjoy it. So thanks a lot. One. Well, that's already a clear pattern, but it's not enough votes yet. Oh, there's another one. That's already 4. That's good. We're getting there. How's Trouble doing, Body Shot? Hope he's good too, or is he still asleep? Another one, yeah, there's a clear pattern again. Alright, bye trader. You are now no longer existent. Something like that. Alright, we have the stuff for it anyways. And with stuff, I mean the silver. So let's just get the extra field going so that we can really get as much barley out as possible. Height error again. Alright. Barley plants. I want to get as much beer as possible. And the more barley we can store, the more we can produce all the time. Alright, they already picked up 3 water, so that's good. We'll see how things go. He's good, still asleep. Ah, that's the best you can get from a man, I guess. What does this need? Leather and wool. Well, we should be getting that in okay numbers. 6 wool and some leather. Yeah, should be okay. I guess we could use an extra goat pasture soon for extra wool. This one is filled up anyway. Guess we'll have to see. Okay, everyone, my call came in, so I have to leave. Have fun for the rest of the stream. Bye, Laura. Thanks for your visit. Take care and have a good one helping out friend. Very nice that you do that, and I will see you soon again. Say hi to everybody, and bye-bye. Hey, BMW boy, nice to have you. How are you doing today? Hope you're okay. Sorry, just realized we're live. Yes, we are live. Also, I'm very drunk. And even though my health... Oh, wow, need a drink sometimes. Just be careful, though. I mean, with high blood pressure. Don't know if that's the smartest thing to get drunk then. But hey, your life, so have fun with it. But take care, though. I mean, we want you around for longer. Right, let's see. Can we build another nice big goat ranch? Let's see. There we go. Oh, yeah, we can build a full-size goat ranch out there. What's this? There is a blessing. Ooh. You have been blessed. The light of Freya shined upon your village like a golden sun and blessed your lands. Fields and fruits yield more crops. Yay! Very good. I know, but it's all good. Okay, that's good to hear, but BMW boy, that's good to hear. As long as you take good care of yourself, it's all fine. We're also almost producing beer in town, so you can have a drink from the town. Alright, this one is sown in, this one is getting closer to the harvest. So yeah, all the fields are good. These are already harvested. Look at how fast this grows. The wheat actually grows really fast. It's already done. Wow. Option 1, and Patmos do the funeral. Who knows, who knows. Hey, Volodymyr, good to see you. How are you today? Alright, going to build another goat ranch, but we're out of logs again. Man, do we keep running out of logs all the time. Luckily, they regrow very quickly, so we can get a ton of logs as well. And I think we're using a lot for the firewood at the moment. So that's basically a good thing. Because at least we're preparing enough firewood. It's already the end of the spring again. So a third of the time to get all the firewood ready is already past. We only have 62 right now. That is not so good. Why are we not having workers in there? Come on. I'm going to build another woodshed to make more firewood. But we're going to put it up here because there's a lot of people living here. And we don't have a very high amount of jobs here, I think. So let's build one here too. That might be good. Let's get these people to do some useful jobs too. So get rid of all this. There is another day starting. I think we also lack torches out here. So let's make sure that we get some torches out here too. Going to also slow down the game a tiny bit for now so that we can keep up with stuff and get things well organized. There we go. Let's give them some torches so it's no longer very dark during the night. Oh, look at these cool, good houses. They look very good. And see, there's even differences between the different long houses that we build. Even though they're just one of the two same ones, but they're even are differences between all the houses. So that's very cool. I like it. I really want to make a night of it and get absolutely hammered, but at the same time, I really shouldn't. But I want to. Yeah, well, you know, can't really tell you what to do, so that's up to you. Alright, let's build a few torches along this route so that the people know where to go. Might be nice too, so that they have a light. They have a light. Right, there we go. We should now save up some silver because we might get into beer production soon. See, these... Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, there's a torch in here now. That wasn't supposed to go there. Yeah, some of these fields are almost ready now. And then we can get the first barley and then beer. Yay! Oh, and we have 45 logs again, so that works too. At least I made you alive. Oh, that's very true. That's very true. Hope you still remember tomorrow that you made it. Don't get too drunk so you forget. Have you got potato medallion to your blue spork, or is it just with dills and pickles? Ooh, nice. Dill and pickles. Sounds like a nice meal. Ooh, mysterious plant. Yeah, we'll use it. Going to bother everybody with that. I will remember. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Oh man, I really want to get going with the mission, but I have to be patient. Oop, we missed a hunter, we missed a farmer. So every time somebody dies, we have to replace them manually. We can do that in here or either in the building. We can unlock the auto replacement. That means that everybody will be auto replaced. But that's this one that cost me 6. And as the village grows, fame points you earn increases. That one is some that I want because I do want to have more fame points. I mean, that makes these Tree of Life points come in quicker if we get more fame points. So that is really one that you want to have. Now let's get rid of all these trees because they respawn quickly anyway. So why not? Also, there's some stones here that we can get rid of. So let's do that too. And since we have so many laborers, it might actually be very much worth it to build 2 extra mines. One here and one in the other side. So that we get extra resources from it. With the iron and the coal. So yeah, let's try that. Completely out of silver now though. But that should run in as soon as we get more people buying stuff in the market. So that should be okay. Can you demolish the older housing? Yes, we can destroy anything. With the demolish button, you can quickly destroy it and then build a new house. But people don't complain too much about these houses. I mean, happiness is 81, so it's very good. As long as we give them clothing and stuff, they'll be happy. So for now, I'm not going to remove any houses, but later on we might. Not sure yet, but we might. It is worth it to keep building the good houses, though, so might just go on with that right now. I have to probably continue the road too, and that's the issue because we don't have silver at the moment. But yeah, there we go. Out of silver, but we're building 2 more houses and a woodshed. And then hopefully we can get into plenty of firewood for the next year. We're up to 122 now, so it is coming in. And oh, yes, the first barley is in. That's the good news. Let me finish this first so that we get all the extra goats in there. But yeah, they're making beer. We have 2 beers in here, 4 beers in there already. I need to get this screen out so we can... Yeah, we have 6 beers in total. Well, first round's on me, people. Alright. Is Landlords multiplayer? This is Land of the Vikings. This is not in multiplayer. And I don't believe Manor Lords is in multiplayer, if you mean that game. But yeah, this one is not in multiplayer. Give someone fish rod, teach them to fish and discover he had severe fish allergy. Oh, wow. Time for the kettle. Ooh. Had a lot of fun this morning tuning my new car. Normally it runs at 2900 megahertz with 3100 boost. Mine does now 3300 megahertz. Oh, wow. So what does that mean for your gaming experience then, Roadhog? I mean, I'm a complete noob with that stuff, so... Earlier talk about funeral, I saw an ad for burial plots and thought myself, this is the last thing we need. I hope it is. Don't you worry, you'll be distinguished with potato medallion and Farka in no time. But yeah, I don't think Manor Lords is having a multiplayer at the moment, but I haven't really looked into that, so don't pin me on it. I think I'm going to build an extra fishing boat if we can. Can we? 25 silver. Yes, we can. Construct. Alright, we're up to 21 beer, so the beer production is going nice. That's good, actually. So hopefully soon we can send out that mission. We have only 2 tools, so we can't make many archers, but we can train some extra normal troops. So let's just get the young ones. Let's train 3 of them. There we go. Hey, BMW boy. Thank you very, very much. That is much appreciated. Super on a live stream. Thank you, thank you. You want to play a multiplayer game? Well, what kind of game you want to play then? Guess it depends on what you want to play. I mean, a game like Sapiens and stuff is multiplayer, so you can play that. We're going to Sundays, the next round of the Sapiens multiplayer, so you can just join in. Kev and Gordon are right. Can't just spell fat fingers. They're both right. Oh, wow. Ooh, more newcomers. Yes, come in, please. Come in, please. We can have more people in. That's always good. Did we build the new houses? Ah, we're still building a new house so they can get in there. We have some silver. So let's go on with the road. So that we can build even more houses alongside it. There we go. Yes, that works. Wow, another one. Thank you so much, BMW boy. That is so nice. Hey, I can't stay, but I have to stream on for the like and view. Thank you so much, Hiradev. That is much appreciated. Nice to see you for a bit. I hope you're all good. Take care. Oh, look at this, people. The hero wants to join our village, but oh shoot, we don't have the money for it. Having heard of the illustrious reputation of your village, this hero wishes to become a member of our community and fight alongside our army, putting them at the forefront of our battles. Okay. We must refuse because we don't have the money. So we really have to accumulate money so that we can get a hero in. Ah, I'm sad now that we had to refuse. How cool would it be if we can get that hero in? We need a hero. 2 more houses. Let's wait now until that's all done. I think the fishing boat's ready, so we can add it to this one and then add another person in here. Let's get somebody that's lucky and somebody that's really smart, and they should be good at the fishing. 671 meals still, that's good. We have 45 beer. Alright. And 40 coins. Let's go check. I think we should send out our first mission. We don't have a hero. Let's go on a 6-day mission. Let's send out a ship. We're going to give them 6 soldiers. So the minimum that we have, because you need at least 6 and you can have up to 10. Because then later on we can send out another ship if we want to. We need 50 coins for it. Oh, okay. Well, let's just wait a second until we have the 50 coins. Then we can do that. I don't mind what game. Well, you know, Sunday we have the Sapiens multiplayer stream. You'll be happy to... You can join that, no problem. Just let me know. And, well, there can be a lot of other games as well. I mean, I do the Sunday multiplayer streams because it's a lot of fun. But during the weekdays, I don't really do multiplayer because multiplayer is a lot of fun. But it hardly gives me time to talk to chat. And I do appreciate talking to all of you a lot. So I try to do one multiplayer stream a week because that's usually when I don't really have the time for the chat. And then during these streams, I hope to have more time for the chat. But yeah, there's also other streamers that do a lot of streams that are multiplayer. Like, I know Jessica does a lot of multiplayer streams and stuff, so... But when we do multiplayer, you're more than welcome to join us. What would you say to your dad if he were alive today, says the therapist. Me? Sorry for cremating you. I honestly thought you were dead. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, Cooper's really on a roll today. We have 78 silver, people. Let's go send out the mission now. We should be able to. Let's explore. Hopefully we can find some nice villages. Let's select one of our ships. Let's select a few soldiers. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, we have the coins, the beer. We can send out a mission. We have to select some food. Let's give them 10 fish and, I don't know, some bread, probably. Maybe we should do 20 so that they have plenty in case something happens. I'm not going to send this. Let's do just some white meat or something. Alright, we'll give them plenty of food so that everything will be okay. So basically what we do now, we have everything set up. We have the crew. We have how long the exploration will take. We have everything they need. And it will take 6 days. Days are pretty long in the game. And this is the strength of the ship, 6. So that's not a lot. And then we send them out on an exploration mission. Now they will wait for the sailors. Which means one by one the soldiers will come in and start to join the ship. So one by one they come in. There's number 1. And he's now actually going to sit on the boat. As you can see, he's sitting right there. And then once all 6 are there, the boat will start to leave. Not before. So there's number 2. And then we'll just have to wait till everything's in. Hey, Steven! How are you? I'm a good communicator. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that. I gotta run. Talk to you later. Bye, Hiradev. Thanks for popping in. Really appreciate it. Hey, Cirrus, and hey, cat known as Spike, how are you doing? Hope you're good. And of course I'm doing it all wrong, that's the whole purpose of me doing this. Ooh, we got another one with the fisherman not happy. Alright, I'll do this one because I want to see the ship sail. We are with 4 people in it now, so that's cool. I love your voice, by the way. Ah, that's much, much appreciated, BMW boy. I hope this is really you talking and not just your drunk you. So you really do appreciate my voice. Who knows, who knows. I'm good. That's good to hear, Steven. That's good to hear. How's your day been? Hope you had a nice day. Alright. 5 out of the 6 people are in. We're just awaiting one more. We have a mysterious plant. Alright, let's use it. That's fine. Let's see if we can get the last person in and then actually see the ship sail. Now, I want to slow down the game as soon as we see the last guy entering here. Should see him come in from there, so... What are you doing out there? Keeping watch. Oh, cool. We have somebody keeping watch, apparently. There's the last person coming in, so let's slow down. See, there the ship goes. It rotates. We can actually see them row. Apparently all the row thingies go, but that's fine. There the ship goes. Now the sail drops. We can see our nice beer cup on it. And there they go. Off on their adventure. We'll get some notifications during their adventure, so that's interesting. Oh, there the sail goes up. They're rowing, and there the sail goes down again. Oh, they're a bit indecisive. I hope they have enough experience to do this mission. Doesn't really look like it, but... Alright, they're on the way. We'll let them have some fun, and then at some point they'll come back, and we can do some other stuff. And the warship sailed. All right, and then we can also get some intel on the rest of the world, which will be very helpful. This one is ready now, so we can get more people gathering good resources, and that will be so handy to get more weapons and stuff. So let's make real works with this. There we go, 4 people. Can't do replace workers yet, but I really want to. So that's going to be one to save points for. We need 6 Tree of Life points for it. Oh, they're still building this one. Let's prioritize. I want this one done too. No, it's me. Okay, that's good. That's good to hear, BMW boy. Well, I appreciate it. My voice is just my voice. I mean, I don't really have a hand in how it sounds. I mean, I could start smoking or something to try and change it, but that's not really in the planning. Other than that, I don't know how to change my voice. It's just what it is. But thanks a lot. Appreciate it. A lot of truth comes out when I'm drunk. Sorry. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. You're fun. I mean, if you're a good drunk, then that's nice. Don't really like people with a bad drunk attitude. That gets get really not so friendly. But you're nice, so no worries. I don't know if you're still already drunk or not. Cannot even remember who I said hi to. Must be getting old. Could be, or it's just busy in chat, so you don't really know what you said to who. So don't worry about it. We have the coins for another mission. We don't have the beer yet, so or maybe we do actually. Let me check. Can we send out another mission? Do we have the soldiers for it? That's a good question. Auto select. We have 7 crew, so we could do it. 9-day or 6-day. We can send out another 6-day mission and get more intel on the world. That could be very good. We just need the food. Alright, I'm going to leave this one up to the chat. So we can keep these soldiers at home in case we get attacked. There is also a small chance that we get attacked. So if we have the soldiers at home, we're more safe. We can defend ourselves. But yeah, this one is for chat. So type A1 in chat if you want me to send those troops out on a mission too, so that we can explore more of the world and find a village that we can actually attack at some point. Or type a 2 if you don't want me to send out another ship. 1, we send out another warship on exploration mission. 2, we don't do it. Let me know. Alright, this second part of the village is actually growing well, so I can build a few more houses here. And while I wait, you can all vote. There we go. Let's build another longhouse. Can't build one in there, but we can build one here. Then I'll just leave open some space for another one. We'll build this one right here. Then let's build a smaller one in the middle. There we go. That should give us some nice, good housing that the people will be really happy with. Don't really see an increase in happiness at the moment, though, so I don't know. We have to wait for that. Another thing I want to check is the firewood now. We are at 84. I don't understand why it stays so low. Probably, yeah, means that all the houses have a stock up on firewood, which is good. There are no workers. Oh, here we have 246. So I guess we are at the limit of yeah, we have 562 at the moment. Okay, we're good. You know what? Let's raise the limit to 750 so that we get even more firewood and we're prepared. That's very good. 1, 2, 1, 3, 69, 197, 42. Send a mission to rescue the castaways from Gilligan's Island. Oh, wish we could do that. Wish we could do that. Raid the UK SSR. Oh well, we're going to find some interesting stuff about the world soon as we get some intel from the mission that we were on. So, see, Pontieu was discovered. I think that's it, though. Oh, we have some people dying due to work accidents. Well, you know, survival of the fittest. But yeah, we have discovered Pontieu. So we have one of the villagers discovered. I think if we go in here and we go to send a mission raid, we can see what types we found, what cities we found. We found Pontieu, a small city. It's French. We can't see how strong it is. We don't know. Their opinion of us is 0. It's very rich. So that's good intel. I mean, if we want to get some good raid, we should probably go there. But we need to find out how strong they are. So before we do that, before we go on any raids, we need to figure out more about the towns. Now, chat's a bit conflicted. We have 2 1s and 2 2s and a lot of funny votes. So I guess soon enough I'll be the one deciding whether we are going to get a extra expedition or not. So if you want to help me out, decide whether I want an extra expedition or not, please take your time and vote. And then, if nobody else votes, I'll just do whatever I please. Ooh, just 30 more stones and we can build this other mine. That's nice, because then we have extra stuff coming in. I just don't know. Did we open this one too? Yes, okay, they're both open. That's good. And if we check the resources, we have some coal. We have a little bit of iron. We're actually shorter on iron than we are on coal, so that's interesting. Do as you like, it's all good. Yeah, I know, but I'd like to get chat a bit more interactive into these streams. I mean, this is a game where we can actually do it. Oh, we learned more about Montpieu, so that's cool. Flyby visit to say good morning and have a good day, everyone. Thank you very much, Trouble. You have an amazing day too. I guess for you it is one more day and then off to a nice holiday. So you have a very good one. That will be very nice. So you celebrate your last day. Ooh, defense points 47.3. So we're going to need a lot more soldiers and strong soldiers if we actually want to make an attack to that town. Should find some easier ones. But as soon as we have 3 warships, we can have a better chance of doing that, because we can send out 3 warships to them. Alright, I'm going to send out the second mission too, because I want to get more intel. So we'll get the Drakkar, we'll do the also select crew. We'll take out 1 crew member so that we just do the minimum. And then let's select some food for it, some fish and some bread. That should be fine. And then let's send these out on an exploration mission too. That way we'll know the most about the world as quick as we can. We have herbs, firewood. We have more shields, so we can get more normal soldiers. We still get some extra wool though. And we have some nice light armor. So we are getting there. I guess soon we will just be focusing on more weaponry and such, because we're going to need that. I mean, the basic resources, we have plenty. We have a lot of grain, we have a lot of barley, so that's all absolutely not an issue. But we'll see. So who would have guessed that the small French town would be so well defended? Well, there will be a lot stronger towns, actually, so it's not that well defended. I mean, it's nice, it's an okay town, and still the beginning of the game. That's why we are not the best defended yet. But you can actually have even better defended towns. But it's cool, so we have already found a French town, but we can also find English towns and Dutch towns and German towns and stuff, so that's really cool. I think especially the early Vikings, when they were sailing the seas and stuff, and when they would get out of their homes, those are actual towns that they could have found. So that's cool. Thanks, BMW boy. So nice, all your donations. Really appreciate it. Answer's always 42, especially on live eternity and such stuff. Very true, very true. It's not long Warships playing supermarket thingy. It has some upgrades and tweaks. Ah, nice. Maybe we should just go around here and build another road around it so that we can expand this part of town at some point too with some nice housing. I mean, why not? Why not? We have 271 people. So you can see now that we are an established village and we get more birds in and stuff. Things can really start to develop. Ooh, a hero wants to join our village. Oh man, we still don't have the money. We found another trader. Uh-oh, uh-oh. So, yeah, that's tough. But we're going to kill him. I'm not going to ask chat right now. Can you trade with that town? Not yet. Because one of the things we have not unlocked yet is trading. That's going this direction into the Tree of Life. Time to get into trading. If we have 5 points, we could explore that. Then we can build a training dock. And basically what you can do then is ships will come to us and they will enter our trade dock and we can see what they have and buy that from them. Or we can send out a ship, equip it with stuff that we want to sell. It will go out on a mission, it will come back, and then it will have probably sold most of it and you make money that way. So those are the ways that trade works, but it's not that we can now directly select that town and then trade with that town. So that's not how it works. Military, yeah, we don't have any wooden walls and stuff. We have to unlock that first, but would be cool if we could get that. Do we have everything of this? Yeah, we have all of this, so we have all the production buildings. Could go with some extra chicken coos, maybe. Because we have the time and the space to really fill those up. You know what? I'm going to build 2 extra chicken coos. Just so that we get the extra animals. And for the future, the extra meat. That will be very good. I think we can really use that. I mean, the more food, the better. Hero wants to join. I know, but I don't have the silver yet. So, yeah, we should probably save up on the silver now. There was no Germany before 1871. I know, but you know, the Germanic people, they were around for a longer time, so were chickens all cooped up. Well, you know, these are free-run chickens, so they can run free and have fun, I guess. There's just a dude standing there all the time looking at them, but other than that, it's fine. Oh, look at the farmers doing their job. Very good. Here's my cows and my goats. Do we have the second goat farm filled up already? Oh no, almost 9 out of the 20. But it should already be producing some wool, which is great. We need that. Oh, I think the last mine is done. Alright, I probably should take these out then, because manually goes faster. Yeah, see, it's done. So let's get people into this mine as well. Oh, they all live pretty far away. It's fine. Well, we're just going to build a second part of town here too. Later on. Not right now, but later on. So that we can have some people living here too and do the jobs. In the long run, that will be good. Resource-wise, we're pretty good though. We just need silver. I think it might be quite tempting to actually go for the trading so that we can sell some of these goods. Might not be too bad of an option. Limit is 350, but we can probably only store 250. Would that be a thing? No. So why do we only have 250 cutstone then? I don't know. Norfolk was discovered. Okay, so we discovered another town. How many towns have we discovered already? 2. Norfolk. Oh, that's weaker. Oh, that's good. Wealth unknown. It's 5 days travel. So, yeah, that's not so good. It's interesting though, because our ship sails away. And it's only like a few days away. And it found a city that is like 7 days away. So that's interesting. There are 2 chicken to make it breakfast. Oh boy. Current game addiction of mine is Hydroneer. Nice, nice. What? For those chicken stage the coup. You are all so funny people. Thanks so much for spending all this time with me. I really appreciate it and I really appreciate you all. You are amazing people. So much fun, but always nice, always respectful. It's amazing. I love it. Oh, we can't get a tavern yet. Oh, I want to get a tavern. Alright. I am going to start this little part of town if we actually can. There's some space here. Not a lot. What's this? This looks interesting. Alright, let's tell them to take out these stones and this wood. I do want to get started on a little marketplace so that at least if we build houses here, people can come in and buy food first. So we might just, I don't know, build the marketplace somewhere here and then later on build the houses around it. At least we have a starting point then. And we have extra resources that we can store then, which will be good too. I need to save my silver at the moment. Let's speed up a bit. Let's go a bit fast. Slesvig was discovered. Okay, found another town. Let's see. Slesvig, 50. Wow, that's strong. It's close though, only 2 days away, but that's a very strong town. That's not good. That is not good. Hey, Shoriel, good to see you. How are you doing today? Hope you're well. Oh, one of our chicken coos ran out of people. Must have just died, and there's only one in there, so immediately it's empty. Oh, they're building these two. Still taking them some time, but that's fine. They can use all the time that they want. All good, thank you. And how is everyone? Well, I don't know about everyone, but I'm fine. I hope everyone else is too, but they can answer that themselves. Chickens ate the people. Oh, wow. Hope not. That would be fun. Chickens ate all the people. Ooh, 10 out of the 20. Wow, this is a real big thunderstorm. Can actually impact houses and destroy some of the houses. So hope... Oh, see, there it goes. I was just talking about it. There was a lightning strike. So I think the gods are not so pleased with us. So a house collapsed. Now we have to wait, see, and now we can rebuild it. I'm going to rebuild it. It's very tempted to just replace it for a good house, but I'm just going to replace it. We've discovered another town. Oh wow, this is a pretty big thunderstorm. Oh, there goes my windmill. Oh wow, this is not good. 4 strikes again. Oh yeah, that must be it. Wow, this is tough. Please don't kill my people with lightning. Oh, this is bad. Luckily we have accumulated a lot of goods. So we should be able to pretty quickly repair everything, but it's gonna take some time. So yeah, let's get a few extra builders. Just to make sure that we can get it done. Oh man, it is so bad. Oh, another house destroyed. Thanks, Thor. Like you too. Guess he's unhappy because we're not raiding enough or something. Hello, crunchy fried egg. How are you today? Hope you're good. Don't talk about my mom like that. Yeah, there's some chicken jokes in here. Alright, a thunderstorm. The god of the sky is angry. The giants must have made Thor very angry. His rage was felt even from Midgard. Some buildings collapsed, people died and became crippled. Alright, should we? Option 1, sacrifice 10 animals. The villagers will be happy. And we might get a blessing. We can ask the other villagers for help. Or we can do nothing. 1, 2, or 3. We don't have the silver, so that's not an option. So option 1 is sacrifice the animals, which is okay, we can do that. Option 2 is ask the other villagers to help us. Or number 3, do nothing. Help me out, chat. What should I do? Type a 1, a 2, or a 3. Well, it looks like New Zealand today. Cyclone hitting as we speak. Oh, wow. Well, hope you're safe, Trouble. Take care. A 1, a 1, a 1, a 1, a 3, a 3. Anybody else? Cast your votes now so that we can make a decision. Hey, Jessica Wonders Gaming. Nice to have you in. How are you doing today? Looked for hours for a morning coffee stream from you, but hey, there was nothing. Completely missed it. Alright, there we go, people. There's a majority of 1s. So here we go. We're going to sacrifice 10 animals to the gods. That actually means that 10 animals will be removed from the different places. So, yeah, we're now at 15 out of the 20 cows. So they used cows. And this is still filled up. Might have used some... Yeah, they also used 5 goats. So these will now have to fill up before we get meat from it again. At least we survived the thunderstorm. It also hit a brewery, though. I really have to check all my buildings now to see if there's any more stuff broke. This all appears to be good. This all is good. That's one of the harder things. Oh, we discovered Aarhus, another town. Cool. Oh, we're really discovering towns. That's at least a good thing. But, other than that, a lot of stuff gets broken. We have another 3 weapons for training a soldier. Let's go. Train troops. Let's train another archer. A 74-year-old one, no, because if person dies, we lose everything. That's not going to work. So we'll do it like this. Brewery got hit. That's just mean. Yeah, I know. Thor's mean. He just destroyed one of my breweries. But we still have 44 beer, so we are okay for a little bit. We have some time to rebuild it before we ran out of beer. We are making some silver now, so let's keep that up. And that's why I've built 2 breweries, so at least one will keep producing. So that's the good news. That's bad, although I hear Bunning is selling generators cheap. Oh, wow. Real good here, just a shitload of wind and rain. Alright, well, you know, take care, trouble. There was Shushin Brewery. Hey, Jessica, have you checked out the new Sapiens update already? Some of the graphics look really good. I just hate the fact that the garlic plants now need a ton of space to actually place them, which is not so nice. But other than that, looks very good. At least that's the one thing that I found. Could be more things a bit wonky, but other than that, it looks nice. Guinness was discovered, and we have a mysterious plant. That's all fine. We're really discovering other towns now, so that's good. Alright, let's get into trading, people. We want to get the trade docks so that we can start to make some money via trade. Keep the speed up so that our warships come back at some point, and we can maybe either send them out on another exploration mission or go do some other useful stuff. But for now, let's... Ooh, a shipyard and a trading dock. Shipyard we already have, so we don't have to build that. Let's get the trading dock. Probably have to work on a trading ship, but we haven't built and unlocked that yet. So what we do once we have the trading dock, we can receive trade ships from other towns, and we have to unlock a trade ship to actually be able to go trading ourselves. So that's even a another step. I haven't looked at Sapiens yet, but playing tomorrow night. Ah, nice, nice, nice. Don't know if I can make it. Probably is when I'm already fast asleep, but have fun with it. I found that a lot of the orders that were already in the game actually wouldn't be done because it just kept telling that it was too dark to do the job, even during daylight. But then when you cancel them and re-put them in, it did work. But yeah, graphics look nice. Brewery, whoa! Got hit. Yeah, the brewery got hit by lightning because Thor was a bit pissed, but we're going to rebuild it, so no worries there. Should be fine. Should be fine. Alright, warships on duty. Learn more about Norfolk. Ooh, cool. 0 days to return, so this ship is gonna come back soon. Here we have discovered Boulogne. Very rich, but we don't know its defenses. We have Pontieu, which is strong and rich. We have Guinness, relatively strong and rich. We have Norfolk, not so strong, but poor, so could be a first candidate for a raid, but not much to get there. We have Ramsdalr, which is pretty strong. We have Schleswig, which is really strong. We have Aarhus, also pretty strong. And Jeltland, very poor though, so that's not good, but we don't know its defensive strength anyway. But we'll see, we'll see. We could at some point see our ship come home, our warship, so I'll keep my eyes open for that. I don't see it coming yet. It will be nice though to see our warship come back. Let's get another herdsman in. Miner, yeah, that's good. This is all looking stable. 270 people, so that's also pretty stable now. Still building this, but that should take some time. Hopefully there's a patch after they find the glitches after the update. Yeah, I think there will be. And I tested today with Gordon. I've loaded up the old multiplayer game that we did, the big one. And he got in with no problem. We could play for a while. So, with any luck, Gordon can also play with us on Sunday. So that's nice. Seems like the connection and stuff goes way better now. So hopefully that will help us to enjoy Sapiens even more than we already did. Ooh, our troops have returned to the village. Our warriors returned to our village after a long journey and battle. None of our warriors has had the honor of going to Valhalla. Alright, good news. A huge amount of fame is earned and the villagers will be happy. Alright. Is the ship back now or is it coming back? Ah, there it comes. Brewery is ready, so let's get people in the brewery. If you think, well, like, what strange sounds do I hear? That's because the game is fast forwarded. See, now the sounds are more normal because they're harvesting. Here comes the ship, though. So they're bringing in the warship. And then hopefully soon we can send it out again on another mission. That's what we want to do. Get as much intel and stuff until we build up our troops enough. So that's good. Do we have to repair any ships yet? No. Are Warship and Super Sheep related? I don't know. Hey, Rampant Carrot. I hope all the rabbits are okay. I hope so too. How are you today? Hope you're good. And again, thank you all for being here. Thanks for spending your precious time here with me in the stream and with everybody in chat. That is highly appreciated. So much fun and so nice to have you all here. So thanks for joining in. Hope you're all doing good. They planted a ton of wheat. I wish they did. Cyclone is the same as a hurricane, I think. Is that what's going on there? Yeah, it's the same. They just have different names in different areas of the world, but it's usually the same. Enjoying even more, that's impossible. Oh, you never know, you never know. Alright, so everybody's out now. There we see our soldiers walking back. And we should soon be able to send them on another mission. We have another traitor, people, so we'll kill him. I mean, that's what everybody's gonna vote anyway. Ship needs to be repaired. I just checked and we didn't have any repairs. So now this one needs repairs. Okay. We're up to 107 silver. So I can't really wait for more silver to come in. Come on, people. Sell some goods. Get me some silver. I want to get some silver. Production. No food. I want another cattle ranch as well. So that we get some more cattle too. There we go. Is the marketplace ready now finally? Nope, still not ready. Oh, just some planks. Using up a lot of planks, probably for all the good housing here. But look at this, how many good houses we have here already. That's very cool. We have a filled up storage though. 83 iron in there. We now have a lot of iron and copper, so we can probably get an extra smithy, and that will be oh so helpful. And I'm going to show you why. But first, let's give this some decoration so it can store some extra goods. There we go. Now, let's go to the main town. Right now, this blacksmith is making 3 different products. And it would be very nice if we could get 3 blacksmiths that all just produce 1 product. So that we can basically get a ton of stuff going. And mostly weapons. So we're going to build 3 blacksmiths here. And make sure that we get all that we need from it. How is this one doing? Not making any heavy armor yet. I'm also slowly going to start making some heavy armor for better soldiers later on. Winter is coming! Alright, fields cannot be planted, and fruits and herbs can no longer be collected. Well, that should be okay. We have 22 herbs to survive the winter. We have 10 shields already now. Do need some more weapons though, but we'll be fine. I love the way you say, "Wee!" Yeah, Shuriel taught me that. I mean, quite long ago, I said weed, and a lot of people always thought that I meant the stuff that you're supposed to smoke and get high from, and not the weed that we grow on the farm. So then Shuriel told me that I just have to say weed, because then everybody knows what it is. Well, you know, now I do that. It's not my fault. think I saw a white walker. What's that? What's that? Sometimes you just have to do what you have to do. Very true, very true. Oh, Cooper. Our troops have returned! Alright, the other soldiers have returned too. Or at least they're on their way, so that's good. Oh, they're already building one of the blacksmiths. Alright, let's start setting this one up. This one will only produce weapons for us. So that's the thing. This one will produce all the weapons. Oh, probably should do it this way. This one will produce the tools, the weapons, and the shields. That's probably the right order. And that way, we will be able to get a lot of stuff done that we really need. Alright, let's put workers in here. We need people with brains, apparently, to work in a smithy, so let's do that. Objective ended. Gather the army. Objective started. Explore. Okay. This one will make the shields then, and this one should soon be making the Okay, that looks good. Anyone checked out RuneScape Dragon Wilds? I have not. I've actually never played any RuneScape game. I know the name, but I haven't played any of that, so don't know. Alright, what's the objective right now? Have a Drakkar, send your warriors out on an exploration mission. Learn about 15 villages. Wow, we still have to learn about a few villages. Okay. You know what? I'm going to go up here. Question is where to go to. What's this? A thrall house? Yeah, we're not raiding yet, so that's not what we're going to need. Warrior speed. Ooh, this is leading to village defense. I want to go to the village defense. We can actually build that now. This can help us get better scores on the village. So we're going to do that so our village gets stronger. That's very good, actually. For now, let's go over here because this market is ready. Let's put people in there so that they can start to collect food. And then soon enough, we're going to build up this little part of town, which will be nice. By the way, we are just in year 3, day 21. And we now have a village with 288 people producing beer and all sorts of cool stuff. So I think we're doing quite well. White Walkers are popsicle people from Game of Thrones. Ah, okay. I never watched Game of Thrones, actually. I don't know if I should watch it or not. So far, I didn't really bother to get into it, but it could be fun, I guess. I was digging in a garden and found a chest full of gold coins. I wanted to run straight home to tell my wife about it. Then I remembered why I was digging in her garden. Aww. Cooper. Winter is coming. Well, we're getting ready for summer. Same. This one looks infinitely better, though. New game for the holidays. Oh, like you needed a new game, Trouble. Like you didn't have enough games yet. You would love Game of Thrones. It's one of the best series around. Okay, well, you know, maybe. I believe it's in the Netherlands. It's on like HBO Max or something, which I don't have. So I don't even know if I can watch it, actually. But we'll figure it out, I guess, at some point. I mean, I have all the episodes of Stargate, so that's the best series ever, together with Band of Brothers, so I don't know if I'm going to need it, but we'll see. Alright, look at this. We have completely filled up all of our storages so we can produce bread all winter long. Out here, have a great day. Cheers for the stream. Thanks a lot, Trouble. You have a good one. Stay safe. Take care. And after today, have a great holiday. Bet you will really enjoy all the time for games and stuff. We have our trade dock. Cool. Supply. What should we put in? Oh, there's nothing in there. But if trade ships come in, we can buy stuff from them and maybe sell some stuff. So this is good. We can't really go ahead and trade yet, so that's not going to work out. Have to get a trade ship. We do have our gate here, and now I feel like we should build a wooden wall. It's going to cost us gold, though. But, on the other hand, how nice will it be if we can actually defend our town? And to defend the town, we should probably just build a nice wall. I'm going to finish building there, and then we're going to build another gate, because right here should be a gate that goes over there. So yeah, let's build the road. Oh, that works, that we can put it over the road. Couldn't do that before. No, we can't. Okay, so we'll delete this road now. Then we'll put this in, and then you can basically connect the road on one end of the gate and on the other end. So like this. And now once it's done, we have to wait until it's done. Then we can connect that. So that should work out well. Obstacles? Why? Some obstacles. I would have to build the gate first, I guess. Sometimes it works easy and you can quickly build stuff, and sometimes it doesn't really work with the walls. It's a bit of a thing with the walls. What we can also do is put out a watchtower, which greatly strengthens the defense of the village. So, for instance, we can build a watchtower out here that will keep watch. And that should give us more defensive points, which will be nice. Can be helpful. Looks like they built the gate here now. See, there's an obstacle. Why? Sometimes I hate this. So apparently there's an obstacle, but if I move it, now I can build it. And now we can connect it. Okay, there we go. It's probably just something in the way. I don't know what. Obstacle, yeah, but I think they can just go around it if we don't connect it up there or something. So this is a part of the problem. We can't really finish it off. But at least it's a start, and we have a little bit of a wall going up and down and around. So that's nice. Let's now build an extra watchtower out here. Looks like we have the first one up. And I think the first guard tower actually got us an extra point in terms of military. Now, why does this matter? This matters because if we get attacked, this also gives us more options. So it makes us stronger, and our defenses might hold off against an enemy if you have a strong thing. Now, this is probably not really a gate that actually works as a gate. I'm not sure though, so we'll have to see how that goes. But for now we are okay. Let's just go ahead. Destroy this road and build a gate here too, leading towards this dock. Okay, and then we'll soon do the walls. Now, here we still have to build a road. We should be able to connect a road, as you can see, to the gate. And then from this end the same. And now we have a continuous road underneath the gate. So that works, that works. Mandalorian is brilliant. Oh, I don't know. I made up the name when I was about 38 years ago, and at the time I started at Commodore 64. Nice. Partner says Star Trek is the best sci series around. Well, you know, we can all have our own opinions on that, and if he thinks that, then fine. I like Stargate more, but that's a personal thing, I guess. Production. Alright, this one is going to produce the weapons. So now we have one for tools, one for weapons, and one for shields. That's good. We should now see an... Yep, 17 shields. We have no tools, but because we haven't built tools yet for a long time. So a lot of villagers don't have tools yet, but they should now be spreading around every time they make one. Which is good. We can see we still have a ton of iron and coal, so nothing too bad there. Game of Thrones had a massive budget. Calling it a series is true, but it was a lot like a movie too. Okay, okay. Well, I don't know. Ooh, a trade ship has arrived. Alright, let's view the offer. There we go. They offer fruit, leather, wool, and iron tools. You can also see the prices for it. Now, we don't need any of this, so I'm not going to buy anything. We can't sell stuff, though, I think. We can only buy. If we want to sell stuff, we have to send out our own ship. We can't do that yet, so the next tree of life points will go into sending out our own trade ship. Let's see what we have to get for it. This is where the trade ship is, so this one leads to it, so let's get this one. And now we need another 6 points to do that, and we get the automatic ship repair. Oh, that's good. like that tool. It's very handy. Let's get this fishing boat. Let's put an extra person in here. That's all fine. Oh, we're getting... People are dying. They're not really working in here. We do have a lot of chickens and stuff in here, though, so... It will be good meat if we can keep these people alive. I just clicked someone in here. Why are you not going in there? Hope you didn't just straight off die. Right, let's slow down a bit because we have to master the town. We are out of wood at the moment. The difference between speed 2 and speed 3 is large. Remember, this is times 2, this is times 8. So yeah, there's a big difference in speed. It can be pretty unhandy if you don't keep track of things. So make sure to pause every now and then. And then we should be okay. Well, they're still going to build the wall here. We should be okay. Buy fruit, mix it with small rocks and make fruity pebbles. Yeah, and then all my villagers will have tooth issues and stuff. We don't have a dentist yet, so I don't think so. But thanks for the suggestion. Oh dear. Oh, we have 2 heavy armors. Cool. We have a lot of stuff, actually. We have 360 firewood. We're already halfway through the winter, so that's not too bad. Let's just chop all of this. And I think we should start to work a little bit on the faraway village out here. I mean... Oh, there's a lot of logs in the way again, or a lot of trees. I already start to call them for their economic value, but they're called trees, of course. Alright, let's build a little road here around the marketplace, so at least we have that going. Then let's build a little road this way. And that's where we're going to build a few good houses. I mean, we are going to need these houses anyway, so let's just build a few. And then soon we can have people living here that can work in the mines, which will make the mines more efficient because people don't have to walk so far anymore. So that will be very handy. Alright, that's a couple of houses that they can build. We have 20 builders, I believe, so that should go relatively quickly. The builders are also the ones that carry all the resources, so they also have to bring everything to the respected build sites. So that is a thing. But we'll see. Yeah, we're out of logs, so... Oh, we are using a lot of logs for the fences here. But our defenses are up to 22 now, so... Babylon 5. Captain Sheridan. Wow, we're really talking sci-fi now, I guess. Very cool. I just can't keep up with it all. We have the money now, and I think, yeah, we have the beer too. So I'm going to send out another exploration mission. Simply because we want to discover as much as we can. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just want a crew of 6. Select some food. There they go. Let's start exploring. The more we explore, the more we know of other towns, the quicker we can get into raiding at some point. We also have to still find a town that we can actually raid soon. So, you know what? I'm going to send out both ships, actually. So that we can get this done. Select food. Okay, exploration. Alright, they're both on a mission now, waiting for the sailors. So that's good. That means that soon enough, we get... more knowledge of the surrounding areas. I like it. Oh, and the walls are being built. Very good. To you guys that make the channel, respectful of each other's views and always considerate. Very true, very true. And for other people, Patmos and the mods, thank you very much. Yes, thank you all very much. And thank you very much, my moderators. Oh, we are just a little bit short on coins. Otherwise, we could have had a hero join us. Ah, because of the 2 missions. Now he can't join us. There are heroes out there that can join your village that will really boost your attacking power, which can be really good. You can also see this number drop now down to 10. That is because a lot of our soldiers are now leaving, so we get weaker. That's part of the problem that we have if we send out missions. We will be more vulnerable. So I guess it's a good time now to get training some troops. Now we have a lot of shields, so we can actually train quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can only train 8 at one time, so let's do that. Let's just train 8 soldiers. There we go. The thing is, then we still have 12 shields. So I am going to change this one tell it to make weapons too, so that we can get more archers. Because now we just have regular troops. So we need 3 weapons for 1 archer. So we're going to focus on weapons for a bit, so that we can train a bunch of archers as well. We need an extra blacksmith. We need an extra poulter. Now I've clicked this, and then it should be automatically added there soon. Newcomers, yes, you can join. We're building houses by the mines. You can go there. Things are a bit busy at the moment, but things should be okay. Oh, both of our ships are already out sailing. Nice. There goes one, and there goes the other one. So both our ships will do some more exploration. I like that. This should be automatically filled up now that I click this button. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes, if it actually works that way. But it should, so we'll leave it open for a bit. If it doesn't work, I'll put somebody in there. But normally it should automatically fill that once I click somebody in here. Alright, we're getting closer and closer to the end of winter. See, now it's filled up, so that's good. They found somebody for it. If you send out ship, eventually you'll encounter Barilia, Tabul, Great Typhon, and Jerakin. Really? I don't know if those are actually in the game, but if you say so. I remember my mate saying, do you want to see Ron? Didn't know what he was on about. Then remembered he couldn't pronounce his T's. Can you be raided by others? Yes! We can be raided and attacked by others. If we check here and go to raiding, we can see the opinion from other towns towards us. It should all be 0. This has actually an opinion of 5, so that's pretty good. But there's also towns that can have a bad opinion of us and they can attack us. Also, we get the event every now and then with the trader. If we expel him from the village, he can go tell his mates in another village about us, and then we can get attacked by him too. So, yeah, those are real issues that we have to deal with. So, we learn more about Slash. So, yeah, we can get raided. That's why I'm actually building this wall, because it counts with defensive points that we need when we get raided. Otherwise, there would be not a real reason to actually go and defend the town. But we just have to do it in order to get the defensive points up. With all the walls that we build and all the towers that we build, they won't actually do something in terms of shoot at the enemy and stuff. That's not how it works, but we get defensive points for it. But the fighting in this game evolves in a text-based manner. So we get big cards with options and we can pick those, and those will affect the outcome of the battle. But you don't see the actual fighting, which I'm really happy about because I'm a peaceful gamer, of course. So I'm quite happy with that. But it's a very fun and interesting system, and I really enjoy that. But I hope we can get to that soon. Although not too soon, because if we get raided now, we might have an issue. Yeah, it's an interesting system. But, yeah, it takes a bit of time to get there. Although, I think this is only the 3rd stream now, I think. So, we're already quite far ahead in the in what we can do. And I think the next stream we might actually be raiding already. Settlement problems in the village. The newcomers caused a settlement problem in the village. Foreigners set up tents everywhere they find an area. Some villagers say these areas are theirs, even though they appear empty. There's chaos in the village. Everyone is complaining about this. Should we drive the strangers away from their land? The villagers will be happy. The newcomers will be unhappy, and they can get sick. Should we banish the strangers out of the village? We use a lot of fame, which is not so handy. And we can promise them a new house. We just have to build a few houses for them and they will be happy, which is a pretty good option, I think. But as always, it's up to chat. Option 1, we drive them away. Option 2, we banish them. Or option 3, we promise them a new home. What's it going to be, chat? Well, I take a little sip from my drink. Let's see, still talking about TV shows, but we also get the votes in. 3, 3, 1, 3, 3. Oh, that's a clear going to the direction of number 3. If you're lurking and you have not engaged in the vote yet, feel free to not do that. But also feel free to just engage in the vote. You don't have to chat around, but you can participate in the vote. That's fine. Ooh, yeah. 2, 4, 6 threes already. We have a 1. And I think it's time to just pick the vote. So there we go. Yes, we have number 3. Objective started. New houses. We have to build 2 new houses. Now we are building houses here. So that should count if we just finish them in time, in 2 days. And I think we can actually do that. So with a bit of luck, we'll be done soon. Building storage is full. Oh, wow. Really getting a ton of coal and such in, so I'm going to build a warehouse here. Rugged terrain. So, just get me a warehouse. There we go. And then we can store more goods because we have a lot of coal here. And if I remember correctly, we also have, we have a lot of iron as well, so that's good. That means that we get a lot of stuff. Ooh, we're out of cut stone. Ooh, that might be a problem. Pick 3, my lord. I did, Doug. Thanks for your vote. Thanks everybody for voting. Much appreciated. I need the collective wisdom of all of you, so this is good. Slowly making more money. We're dropping a bit on the food, though. Down to 500. We had 667 at some point, so I have to keep my eyes on it. We have a justice dilemma. Uh-oh. Sorry, a little cough there first. There we go. Knowing that he is not like everyone else, Guest is being beaten by the village bullies while talking crazily in the village square. The duty of these tyrants is to protect the right and dignity of every citizen, but the public is divided on what to do with this crazy villager. Most of the villagers, fed up with how he is behaving, want this man to be exiled, while others want the bullies to be suppressed so that they can no longer bully anyone. Alright, we have Jest here. He's a builder and we have his family. Should he be exiled? His family will not be happy with this, and some of the villagers will be unhappy with this. Or should we pay him for the loss because, well, he got beaten up and he becomes disabled? Option 1, we exile him and his family will not be happy with it and some villagers will not be. Or should we pay him because he got beaten up, and should we... and then he becomes disabled? Option 1 or option 2? And while you think about that, take a look at the cool graphics of a picture like this. I mean, this looks very nice. This is very well done. These are very cool graphics. I love it. And we have the first vote in. It is from Shuriel. It is a number 2. So the question is going to be, what's everybody else going to vote? Well, Volodymyr says a 3. Yeah, there's always so many funny people in chat. A 2 and a 1. Ooh, chat's divided by now. A 2 and another 2. Ah, there comes the pattern. Cast your votes now, people. We have a justice dilemma. I don't know what to do. So, will we exile him? Option 1. Or will we pay for the loss? Option 2. It is 2 1s and 5 2s already. So the 2s are in the lead. Who's it gonna be, people? It's time to cast your votes. Yeah, come in, please. It is still 2 for the 1s and 6 now for the 2s. It's 3 for the 1s and 6 for the 2s. Anybody else wants to weigh in their votes? You got to cast your vote right now. Otherwise, we're going to pick one. And there it is. Chat has ruled. It is going to be number 2. Get rid of the bullies. Yeah, I wish I could. That's just not an option, unfortunately. I mean, beating up somebody because he is acting crazy in the village square should not be a reason to bully someone or to beat him up. So, yeah. I will be considering that a very good suggestion, Alan, but unfortunately that's not an option. But it's nice to have you in chat, Alan. How are you today? Hope you're good. Objective ended. New houses. We finished the objective. That's great. We got some fame points from it. That's nice. Leave him and his family. Exile everyone else. Yeah, then we'll have a pretty small village, but could be an option. We learned more about Holland. Let's see. Send out mission. Raid. Let's see what we've learned. We have discovered 5. It's a very small town. And it is only a defense of 11. So this could be one of the villages we can raid next time. Because I think with 2 ships out, fully manned, we should be stronger than this. We have Boulogne, but we don't know its defense. Pontieu. We have Guinness. Altklut. That sounds nice. Altklut. We have Cumberland, which is really strong. Durham, also strong. Norfolk, not so strong. Ramsdal, also nice. Schleswig, very strong. Holland, also pretty strong. Signafilki, don't know how strong. Aarhus and Jeltland. Okay. Well, we have some options. Now we discovered Cumberland as well, so all the missions go pretty well. I think we just need to see how much power we can put into one of those ships. But getting there again with the silver, I'm kind of holding off on doing anything now until we can hire a hero, because that will be excellent actually. If we get the hero in, that can make us so much stronger or better at fighting. I'm good, just in from work. Great to catch you live. Well, that's great to hear. How was your work and what do you do for work? If you want to tell, of course. I mean, if you want to keep that private, that's fine. But if you want to share, that would be great. And we are 2 hours and 10 minutes into the stream, but I'm feeling very good, so I'm going to keep it up for a bit longer, maybe another 20 minutes, especially now that Alan is here. I think we should keep going for a bit. Normally I stream for 2 hours, of course, but it would be so sad if we end the stream right now with Alan just arriving. So we're going to continue for a bit. Spring is coming, yay! The farms can work again. We can do some nice work on the fields again. Get even more beer, although we already have 136. That's quite good. I wonder if we still have stuff in the storages. Oh, we can see that out here. Oh, we still have plenty of barley. Could even get extra beer makers then. I guess one of the things I'm neglecting and I do that all the time, is storages. If we just build some extra storages, we can store so much more goods. Which can be really helpful for a town like this, because we can have a ton more stuff. Wow, so much stuff going on in chat. Thanks so much for giving me a great time. It's a bit hard to keep up with chat, though. Oh, thank you very much, Roadhawk. Send me some Viking beer. Oh, you can have all the beer you want. You know that. I mean, we have plenty of beer. 141 now, so we keep producing and producing. That's the good news. We have 26 military points now, by the way. So most of our soldiers are ready. And we're getting in the extra weapons. Meaning that we can now train a few extra archers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we do 4? Yes. We can actually do 4 perfectly. Let's get some extra archers in. That should get us really strong. Let's just talk up to supply me. Yeah, you already have an infinite drink, Shuriel. Alright, let's get more logs. We have only 29 at the moment. And since the trees respawn quickly anyway, we can just get all the logs we can handle, so that we have plenty of logs for the future. We need them. I mean, winter is over. We still have 400 firewood, so we did well during the winter. And we have a lot of stuff for the clothing industry, actually. So we could get an extra tailor, too. That's basically what you do a bit later on in the game. You're not really focused anymore on just your own town, like with getting the most resources. You're just expanding it. We're learning more about villages. Very good. Let's get the extra marketeer in again. I'm a heavy plant operator. Diggers, dumpers, and rollers. Oh, wow. Cool. That's nice. It's an interesting job. Guess I'm missing something about altars and stuff. I read something about Terry, but I don't know. It's hard to keep up with the whole chat. So we're building another storage. Mysterious plant. Yeah, we can use that. Newcomers, yes, come in, no problem. Let's check the new part of town. Oh yeah, they're building the houses. Here we have the storage. Now let's put workers in here, so that we can start to store some more goods. We can now see we have some people actually living close that can join in this storage, which is great. Do we have more people that live close? Yes, okay. Now these can pick up all the goods from out here. Now, as we know, roads will make traversal faster, so we're going to have to build some roads. A hero wants to join, and we have the coins for it. Yes. Alright, we'll let the hero join. Let's see who the hero is and what he brings to us. First raid, that's the next objective. Cool. Hero house, hello. It grants us a looting advantage. Nice. There he is, our hero. Here we can see him walk. Pretty tough guy. Alright, cool. So if we send out warships, we can take the hero with us. And make sure that he is strong and fights for us. So that's good. I'm going to build another warship, so that at least we have all the warships we need. 3. And then we can hopefully soon send out our first raid. Oh, that will be so cool. I would love that. It's all about the wee folk. Love their attitude. No beer for you. Last time of the one you wanted to castrate all men. Yeah, be careful with Shuriel. No, Shuriel's such a nice lady. People even admire her for her accent, who you learned last stream, so... I need a hero. Very true, Doug. Alright, let's see, because we are learning more and more from different towns. I think the best town to start raiding is 5. Ooh, or Altkult. That's also nice. It's 8 days travel, though, and 5 is 5 days travel, so that could be better. But we'll have to see... Yeah, we don't... Upland and some villages we still don't know anything about, so that's a problem. But can be real interesting to figure it out. Alright, we have a tailor. Another one. It's working. Should not be producing any light armor or heavy armor. So just winter clothing, high clothing and fabric. And then we'll set this one to produce light armor and heavy armor. So that we have one for the civilian clothing and one for the military clothing. That should be good. Settlement problem. Yeah, we'll promise them a new home. We'll do that. My mom died when we couldn't remember her blood type. As she died, she kept telling us to be positive, but it's hard without her. Oh, Cooper. Oh, man. You are such a funny man. Alright, let's build some more good houses now that our troops have returned. Alright, good news. That's nice. But, oh, the other ones too. That's great. Our warships are returning. I was trying to build new houses, but when you get these events in, you are brutally interrupted, and the thing that you are building is removed from what you're doing, so that's why it's not happening at the moment. But yeah, let's build a few extra good houses. Basically, this is our 3rd little village. Or, I mean, we have the basic village, the main village, and now these small ones. Haven't given these any torches yet, so that might be something to do, so that they have some light here in the dark. I mean, we can see it's dark now, and the lights start to shine upon them. They have a light. There we go. Let's give them a bit of a road connection into the market. That's nice too. Now they have some lighting. Nice. Alright, how are we doing? Plenty of grain and barley. 191 beer. That's nice. We have the 2 ships. I think the 3rd warship is also ready. Yes. Alright, let's see. Let's see. If we start to prepare for a raid, we can give them a commander. And then we can put in 3 Drakars. And we can auto select the crews. And then we can see we have a combined power of 10, 10, and 8. So that's already 28. Then if we go raid 5, we need silver, beer, and mission. And we need food. We don't have fish apparently. But I think we have plenty of bread to do this. Can we actually see how much we have? No, but we can see it in here. Yeah, we have 2 fish. We have a lot of meat as well, so we can also give them just some regular meat. Alright, there we go. Should we do this? Yes, we should. Let's raid. Let's see. Oh, wow. Needed fame. If we want... So we can invite other towns to help us with the raid. We can see the military power that they will provide. But we also have to share the loot. So if we click this one, we only get 50% of the loot. And that is something that I don't want. So we're not going to do that. Our power is now 28. You have a defensive power of 11. So we should be okay, I think. And yeah. Let's go. We are on the way, people. On the way to do our first raid. I think it's also time now to train some new troops. In case these don't come back, then at least we have some troops in town. So let's start training some troops. And that's probably going to be the last thing that we do this stream. The raid, but we're going to do a raid. Just have to wait for the soldiers to all come in now. We can now see that they're coming in to go to their respected ships. Alright, they're all coming into this ship, and then we'll see... Oh, this is so cool if we can actually make this happen now. They're going into the different ships, look at that. Manning the boats. Alright, there goes the first ship. Just need a few more people to come in. There's 2, 4, 6, 7 in this boat. So one more in this boat and probably one more in that one too. And then they should all go, I think. There's a blessing. We have been blessed. The lights of Freya shined upon your village. We get extra crops. Very nice. Visited my new friend in his apartment. He told me to make myself at home, so I threw him out. I hate having visitors. Oh, Coop. Alright, waiting for the sailors. Come on, get the final sailors in. They have to go. This one's already almost at the enemy, I think. So, oh, there comes one. Very good. There goes another ship. Just have to wait for the last sailors to arrive. There comes the last one. There goes all my warships. Well, one is already completely left. Now the others will sail after them, and then we get into the raid, people. As we are up to 330 people. Look at that. I really hope that we can do a good job. Now for the raid, I can already tell you all, I am going to need you all to make it a successful raid. Because with the raid, we really need to make a lot of choices. I can do it myself, of course, but it's more fun if you all help me out. So that's what I want. Alright, here we have a coastline. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and build 2 wooden gates here. Connect those 2 up. And then we can basically build a shoreline, build a wall here as well. Then I think we also need another watchtower. Somewhere in this area, if we can. Can I squeeze one in? Yes, we can. Watchtowers are good for the defensive points. We still have 14 points, even though most are soldiers left. So it's working with all the defenses. You people are hilarious. Cooper is our resident DJ. He posts a lot of great songs in the Discord so that we can all enjoy those. But he's also our resident joker. Tells a lot of fun jokes, which is really cool. Alright, we are still good on the iron. Not so much on the coal. We might need some extra coal soon. So let's build another coal mine. So that we are good with that. Good on the grain and the barley. Could use some extra fish, so we could get an extra fishery probably. That will be helpful. And actually we can build the fishing hut out here. After the gates are done, and then we can get some extra fish there. I think that will be nice too. Alright, let's see if we can connect these 2 up with a wooden wall. Shouldn't be too hard, I guess. I think that's one. And then maybe go all the way up here so that it's closed off. Nice. Only 13 logs at the moment, so we do need extra logs. But hey, plenty of trees here, so that's good. That should work out. And then, wow, we have 50 laborers anyway, so they can chop these trees relatively quickly. So that we are good on the logs again. I mean, almost out of logs, so that's not good. We're using up a lot of logs for the wall, though. Hey, Coldforth, how are you today? I'm here for you and the Cooper jokes. Came off of sun just to laugh at Cooper. Ah, that's so nice. That's so nice. Well, Cooper tells you great jokes, so... Will trees grow back? Yes, they respawn relatively quickly. Oh, here we go, people. I need all your help now. But I was talking about the trees. Yeah, they regrow fairly quickly, so... you can get a ton of logs every time, over and over again. That's one of the fun things I like about this game. It's not so hard to run out of those resources because they respawn quickly. There we go. Let's show them our strength. So here we go to the war system. We get the tutorial now because I've turned the tutorial on. But this is how warring works. Welcome to the battle screen. In battle, manage your rage with minimum losses and maximum gains by developing your strategies and tactics. You can learn how to do this by continuing with the tutorial. Alright, next. It shows our warriors. It shows the warriors under your ownership. The icons beneath show, in order, the number of warriors, military strength, dead warriors, and injured warriors. So our warriors, our strength, our death warriors, and our injured warriors. At the same time, on the right side of the screen, it shows the warriors of the enemy village. So we'll see those out here soon. It shows the loot that we have plundered from the enemy village. On the right side of the screen, there's also the potential spoils that we can obtain from the enemy village. So this is what we have already looted, and here we can see what there is still to loot. The options during an attack are displayed with these buttons. The buttons showcase the description of the attack, the amount of silver in the village, and how long the attack will last or how much loot can be obtained from it, represented by colors. At the bottom of the button, your chances of winning are displayed. So you can have different options, what we can do, what we can get from it, and also the chance of success. But even with a high chance of success, there really is the chance of failure. So it's interesting. Let's go. After making a decision, press the button here to take action. So we do the attack. Okay. The result of our previous attack is displayed on this screen, and the bar below symbolizes the time elapsed while attacking the enemy village. If the bar fills completely, enemy reinforcements arrive and escaping becomes nearly impossible. Keeping track of this time, we should abandon the village with the loot we've earned, being cautious about when to leave. So there will be an actual timer filling up, and as soon as that's filled up, the enemy town gets reinforcements. And usually they're pretty strong, so we might want to leave before that happens, or we should have finished them off before that happens. So this is what's going to be. Here we are. So we have these warriors. This is our strength. This is our hero. Now we've reached the settlement. Our warriors can see the village they will attack. What should we do now? Alright, here we have the options. We can keep watch from the village, over the village from the ship. Before we storm the settlement, let us observe it from afar while we are still on our ships. If we have a sizable fleet, our chances of being detected are greater, so we must be cautious and strategic. We have a 90% success chance. Set a watchful eye from the shore and be vigilant. So we make landfall and keep watch. Should our warriors don't have heavy plate, the clatter will raise your odds of being discovered. Whereas those clad in light armor will diminish your chances. So this is a very good success chance. And we can get intel from the town. We can also just start the battle. Basically, we launch the attack, but we have no clue what happens. We can wait until nightfall. While the warriors silently await in the forest, the scouts go to keep watch over the village. We have an 85% chance of success there. And we can wait for the right time to attack, and we have an 84% chance of success. Basically, we have 5 options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So normally you all get to vote. I will pick the first one myself. So we're going to set a watchful eye from the shore. It does take time, though. So this will slowly start to fill up. And we haven't even fought yet. But this is what we're going to do. We're going to observe. Now we get to see if we are successful or not. And success. Our warrior successfully reached the shore and observed the enemy. Okay, so now we can see what the enemy has. Here we go. We have 10 enemy soldiers, 4 archers, and 12 militia. 26 in total, and their strength is 11.8. This is the loot that they have. As you can see, it's an okay loot, not too much because it's a poor town, but this is what they have right now. So we can now do an attack from the ship. We have a high chance of casualties. There's a high chance that we get a sneak attack in, or that we get discovered, and there's a low chance of enemy chance of survival. We can also try a stealthy attack first, set foot on shore first, or flee for our lives. So these are the options that we have. With this one, we know the chance of success. With this one, we don't know the chance of success. And with this one, we're just fleeing. So if we attack from the ship, our archers unleash a salvo. The longer the ship remains offshore, the greater the destruction they may wreak upon the settlement. So this time you all get to vote. Are we going to do option 1, an attack from the ship? Are we going to try option 2, a stealthy attack? Or are we option 3, just putting everybody on the shore and go on to the attack? It's up to you while I take a sip from my hot cocoa. Option 1, option 2, or option 3? No guts, no glory. My human has tech issues. It said catch you next, mouse. We have a 2, a 2, a 2, a 2, a 2, and a 1. Anybody else wants to weigh in and cast their votes? What should we do? We have another 2. We have time. We have another... Yeah, it's going to be 2. That's clear. All right, there we go. Let's try a stealth attack first. Let's do a sneak attack. There we go. Let's see what happens. Ooh. We still get another option now. So basically it didn't happen yet. We are now landed and we are now sneaking up on them. What should we do? We have a plus. Ooh, nice. Alright, assault the defenders of the settlement. Attempt to take the guards unaware, slaying them without a sound as you approach. We have a low chance of casualties. It will take a bit of time. The enemy's chance of survival is low. Rain a silent storm of arrows upon your foes from a distance. Station your archers in a circle around the settlement, allowing them to loose the first volley of arrows before commencing your assault. There's a high chance of casualties for the enemy, I think. There's a medium chance that we sneak in, and there's a low chance of survival for them. Or we can just enter the village and unleash our fury, but their wall will be pretty strong, so that might not be the best. So are we going for 1, 2, or 3? And before you vote, let me type new vote in chat so that I know where to count from. So you can start your votes from now on. Option 1, option 2, or option 3. So that I know what all the new votes are. Otherwise, I might get confused. 2, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, we're getting some more divisiveness. That's nice. Yeah, Rodog probably wants to see me get killed. So he's going for the approach with the least chance of success. See, Shoriel says the same. So yeah, that's happening. All right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 2s already. A 1 and a 3. Cast your votes now. And then we'll see. Well, you know, I'm going to stream this a couple more times anyway. So we're going to get into stronger battles. And we can also fail at some point. So that's fun. But I think for now it's fun if we can actually succeed and get some loot and stuff and see what happens. Alright, so most votes are for number 2. So there we go. Let's do a sneak attack. Ooh, we can actually see the move now. The fighting has commenced. What happens? Success! With your deadly rain of arrows, you felled as many of the enemies as possible. Waste no time. Launch your attack with all your fury. Nice, there we go. So here we can see we have 3 of them killed, or 3 of them wounded and 3 of them killed. So that's good. That means he only has 6 soldiers available now. And their strength went down to 8.3. And we haven't fought yet with our soldiers in close combat, so none of our soldiers got injured. Alright, next option. So let me put new vote in. You can already read and just vote. We can launch a direct attack. Make landfall and launch your assault with all haste. We cannot intimidate them because we don't have berserker warriors, so that's not going to happen. We can launch a quick attack. Or we can launch a tactical attack. We don't have a shield maiden, so that's not going to work. And we're not going to flee, of course. So we have 1, 2, and 3 option. What should we do? Now, the thing is, the sooner we beat them, the quicker we can start to get some loot from somewhere. We're not looting yet, so we should see how that goes. But yeah, this should be a lot of fun and should be very cool. So let's see how we do. Three, 2. Ooh, the votes a tie right now between launch a quick attack and a tactical attack. It's 3 votes for each, so please, people, mingle in the voting so that I can pick. It's now 4-4, so it's still a tie. A quick attack or a tactical attack. Now, of course, with the quick attack, there's a low chance that we make casualties, so we will not kill a lot of them. With this one, we should have a bigger chance of killing some of them, so that could be interesting. Doug is doing some extra voting. 2 is the best for the first fight. You need to get stronger. But yeah, that's already people that already voted, so that's a bit tough. Ah, Gordon has the decisive vote. He says number 2. All right, we'll go with number 2. There we are. All right. There'll be more votes, people. There we go. Ooh. Let's see. Your warriors were fleet of foot and you descended upon the village at lightning speed. 2 of our warriors went to Valhalla, so we lost 2 warriors, which is unfortunate. But the enemy also lost 2 warriors, so that's the good news. We're getting closer to victory. Alright, let's see. We now have another 5-6 options. So that's good. We can kill the remaining enemies. We have a low chance of silver and a low chance of loot. And a medium sneak chance. We can plunder the church. We have a high chance for silver, a low chance for loot. We can plunder the market and the warehouses. Now, we can do more of these attacks, by the way. So, if we do the church now, we can do, like, the warehouse and stuff afterwards. So, until the timer fills up too far and we have to retreat because of the reinforcements that will come. So, we can do multiple of these. The question is, should we start looting first or should we kill off the remaining enemies? That's basically what we're going to do. So, option 1... if you want me to kill the remaining enemies first, and you can either type 2, 3, 4, or 5, or even 6, if you want to do the other ones. But looting the entire village has a low chance of success, so that's probably not good. I'm boring when I behave. Then don't behave, dog. Have fun. It's good. It's good. 1, 2, 1, 3. All right. So 1 is in the lead. But yeah, keep going, keep going. Heavy stealth is when there is no witnesses. Probably. Another 1, alright. He's not allowed to have fun. He is. Let's have lots of fun. There's another 1. Okay, this is leaning into the direction of killing them all first, which is good. Yeah, really looks like it. Alright, let's just kill the remaining enemies first, and then we can loot the entire place. That should be fun. There we go, let's attack. Let's see, can we kill these remaining enemies? I hope so. 1 of our soldiers went to Valhalla. 2 of his soldiers went to... oh, we wounded 2 of them. No, these are our soldiers. 1 died and 2 got wounded. But we did loot a lot of stuff. Good, good. We have the first loot in now. There's only 9 militia left. Oh, that's interesting. So we're doing quite well. Alright. I'm not going to plunder the entire village yet. We still have some time. So, should we plunder the church, the warehouses, the normal houses, or the surroundings? Pick a pick, people. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not going to do 5. 1, 2, 3, or 4. And I think there'll be quite a few people that want to plunder the church. I know you all so well. There's just a big row of 1s coming in. Let's get rid of the church. Oh, there's Doug with a 4. Ah, that's nice. That's nice. But yeah, the 1s are way in the lead. So it's gonna be 1. Let's go. Let's go. Let's finish this off. Alright. 1 of our warriors died. But we got a lot of silver and some nice other loot. And he only has 5 left now. So that's good. That's good. We still have 20 soldiers. Our strength is way stronger than his strength, so Church always goes first. That's probably true. Alright, I think we're going to speed this up a little bit. So I'm just going to continue the attack by making sure that we plunder everything. Because I want to get it all. And success. Yes, we got some more loot out of it. We don't have everything yet. But this should be easy because we can now just plunder the whole town with a very high chance of success. So I say this votes for you. Option 1, option 2 or option 3. Let me know. I type new vote and now tell me 1, 2 or 3. We can just plunder the entire village, take everything right now. But it's up to you. We have 4 wounded and only 4 of our soldiers died so far. So that's the good news, actually. Oh, we lost only 4 so far. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Yeah, I thought that would happen. Alright, let's plunder the entire village. There we go. There we go. Success. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, we have everything. Alright, we've plundered the entire village. So basically, the fighting idea is now done. But we're not done yet, because we have something to do. We can kill everyone. Leave no one standing in the village. Unleash the full might of your wrath upon all those who stand in the way of your conquest. Forgive the people in the village. Let the spirit of forgiveness and compassion guide your heart, sparing the lives of the settlement's inhabitants. May the mercy acts be remembered for generations to come. Or we can set the city ablaze. Every dwelling in the settlement, leave none standing in your wake. We cannot enslave the village because we have to get the thrall's house first. We have to unlock that at some point. But we have option 1, 2 and 3. I'm going to write new vote again so that I know where the votes are coming in. And then let me know. Kill, forgive, or set it on fire. Too late for number 2. No, it's not too late, Doug, because this is the Viking age. So we're just plundering them. We have what we want now. So we can just leave now and let them be. Which will, as you already know, we have a stance with all the different villages. And the more brutal we behave, the more they will hate us. And they might launch an attack at us at some point. Or even other villagers from the same culture can get pissed at us. So like, if we are raiding an English town now, other English towns will also get pissed with us. So, there's different options, you know. You have to weigh all of that. Alright, we have a 1, a 1, a 1, a 1, a 1. So, we have 5 1s and we have 3 2s. Another 2, another 2. So, we have 5 2s and 5 1s. So, who's going to be the tiebreaker then? Come on, people. It's 5-5. Vote, vote, vote. Shuriel has 2 votes, but if I don't count that one, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 3 votes, Shuriel. That's not how it works. Rodog already voted 2. Dindog voted 2. No, Dindog didn't vote yet, so that's the 1. Okay. Ellen already had a 2. Alright, it's 1. You all voted for this. It's your choice. There we go. We kill everyone in the village. Well, they won't like us for it. What's happening? Kill everyone in the village. With fierce determination, you've seized all the food and harbor, loading your mighty ships with the spoils of your conquest. Okay, so what's happening now? We did already do that. Didn't it work? I hope we didn't encounter a bug. Because we should now basically be done. Oh dear. Something is happening. Something is not going well. You know what? We're going to do option 2. Try that then. Alright, raid ended. Now it's time to go home. We bring home 20 warriors. 4 of them are wounded. And we took nice spoils. 250 silver. Alright, there we go. And we are back home. And now we have to wait for the ships to return. And we have completed our first raid. Now, if I quickly take a look before I end the stream at the rating, we can see right here that 5 now really hates us, has an opinion of us of -30. And we don't know the opinions of others because we haven't been there, but it could well be if we send out a scouting party now at some point, that we will see that other English towns of the English culture, or the Scottish culture, will be pissed with us because we have raided one of their towns. So, we'll have to see how things go, but well, that's how the raiding goes. That's how much fun it is, if you want to speak of it like that. So, I hope you really enjoyed this. I know I did. Let's go to speed 1 so time doesn't flow too fast. As we overlook our little settlement here. I think I like the settlement. It is almost 3 hours into the stream now. 2 hours and 45 minutes. I had a lot of fun. But it's time for me to call this one to an end because wife needs to sleep. I need to get some rest before I have to work tomorrow. So thank you all so much for being here, for participating. Thanks for all the votes. That really helped me out in the chat and in the game. Thanks a lot for that. I wish you all a great rest of your week. I hope you have a good time. I will see you all on Friday evening for another stream. Could be Land of the Vikings again. Could be another game. Not sure yet. We'll see. At least we could do some more raiding with this game. So that will be interesting. But yeah, for now, thanks a lot. Really appreciate you all being here. You all being so nice. Thanks BMW Boy and Roadhog for the donations. It is much appreciated. I will use it wisely. And then I would love to see you all very soon. You are all such nice, friendly, and amazing people. So thanks a lot. It means a lot to me that you're all always showing up here, giving us all such a great time. So thank you very much. And I will see you all soon. But for now, all good things must come to an end. And it is a bye-bye, zwy. See you later. No, that's the wrong one. I needed to do this one.